Alrighty. Howdy do there, gents. Gents and ladies. I'm also going to put the tavern background music back so that it's not completely awkward silence. Audio
for everyone else. We just get nothing but awkward silence. I'm not gonna lie, James's character is like fucking 3 times as tall as my character.
How can you tell? Where are you seeing this?
He said his character is 15 foot tall and 6 foot wide.
Oh, good point.
I'm 4 foot tall.
Huey doesn't like doors.
Just pulls the top of the building off like one of those old toy buildings for Barbie.
Right. Boom. Intro chat. Are gonna bump that down a little bit. Cool. So, hi, my name is Metal. I'm gonna be DMing for you guys today, and for everyone in the chat. If you don't know us, we are a ragtag group of D&D loving dweebs who do a weekly, well, 2 bi-weekly campaigns, meaning we play weekly on Fridays. We also do metallurgy magic and Pez plays throughout the week, random gaming, where we just fuck around and or find out. See mini Kip there on Edwin's head. Yeah, donations never required, always appreciated. You can always support us just by watching, joining the Discord, hanging out, being part of the community, listening to the podcasts, or going to our coffee page, ko-fi.com/fools&flagons. Everything goes back into the stream. So, yeah.
Links in the doobly-doo.
Appreciate your support. Without further ado, you should support. Now, without further ado, we start our adventure. After completing your last journey of an unknown origin, you are sitting in a tavern. Altogether, Edwin, Renan, and Huey. Is it Renan?
Renan or Renan. Who knows?
Okay, Renan.
Ren for short.
Edwin, Renan, and Huey will go around the table, starting with Edwin.
Edwin? Edwin is a human. He has a much better beard than I do. Much shorter crop, but much more full. But the same sort of along the jaw and the regular goatee. Hair pulled back into kind of a braid around from the temples to the back of the head, keeping the rest of his long hair bound tight, while the back half just flows freely. Simple leather armor with some little bit of flashy green and yellow clothes draped over it. And a pan flute and a sling pouch and a rapier on the other side.
Cool. All right. Renan.
Oh god, let me go to my features or my description. Sorry. It's just a 4 foot tall parent gun. Yeah, I'm a rabbit again. Fucking sue me. So good. If you had to fucking figure that one out. Just 4 foot tall, not including ears. Solid black fur, white hair, green eyes, very small, wearing studded leather armor, which is also very dark black. Fur between all of them, like, instead of going for the, it's just plain studded leather, he's, I guess, would still also be, if you watch our main campaign, very Rokusin, very, like, Viking-esque leather.
Hood, no hood?
Sticking out on all. Oh yeah, he's definitely got a hood. But whether he's wearing it or not, you never know. He's definitely got 2 holes in the hood for ears, because, you know, the radar dishes deserve to be freed. And, yeah, it's about it. He's not very crazy. He's just black rogue, super dark, evil, brooding, super not really brooding. Super chaotic.
All right.
In the DC universe.
We now shift finally, but last but not least, we got Huey.
Hello, I'm Huey. I'm 15 feet tall, 6 feet wide. I've got like a Brian Shaw strongman sort of build with like 8-pack abs, but I look like I got a beer belly. I wear a bib that I think is a shirt, but it's just a bib. I also have a very weird beard on my face that is clear hair that is tied into knots that goes about 3 feet down my chest. And I got a top knot with a few strings of curls, kind of like this, that just kind of fills about wherever they want to go. As far as like other clothes, it's kind of hard for me to get clothes because I'm rather large. So I just kind of find things that I wrap around myself, kind of like a toga. And I've got a great sword on my hip and a door for a shield.
All right.
Yeah, I don't wear armor because armor's for weaklings. And
I'm not
So-
gonna lie. You said door. I thought you said dork. So I'm sitting here like he's just got some fucking dude.
fucking nerd.
Strapped to his arm. Like, hey, excuse me, sir. Can I go home now? No.
No. Come with me, dork.
All right.
by my mate shield.
So Huey,
Huey's.
what do you
Huey's
have
gonna be-
wrapped around you right now?
Let's roll for it.
Best thing to do.
10 or below, I have a curtain wrapped around me.
Okay.
11 or above, I found a bear rug.
Okay.
Let's find out. It's a bear rug.
Let's go.
I can just imagine Edwin be like, "Oh, that's a really good bear rug. I can probably bring that home. Probably bring a few girls over." And then I just see it slowly get pulled out from it. No.
I got food me bits in town.
You somehow managed to get the bear head right where your crotch is.
Just like, Edwin's just
That's
like,
where I
"What
pee out of.
All right.
happened to your last undergarment?"
I don't know.
Probably got taken or destroyed or both.
By the way, guys, I can't read, so
That's fine. They'll read you out the menu, I'm sure. Speaking of which, at this point, the bar wench brings over a couple more steins of. Where are you, by the way, Huey? Are you inside or
If I can fit,
Do you fit inside?
I will sit.
would you say
If
you
I
fit
can
inside?
fit, I will sit. If
Okay.
I cannot, I will stand.
Okay. So he's just kind of like curled up, like knees to his chest kind of thing, like kind of sitting up in the corner of the table. The barmaid brings over a couple steins of drinks, hands one to each of you, and just, are you having a good time tonight, gentlemen?
Oh, I'm having a
neat
great time
guys.
now.
I think the big man's gonna need at least 2.
I can bring some more. Right, I'll be right back then. She runs off to the back of the room, very
got
sure
you.
to avoid all eye contact with Edwin from that point on.
Listen, you're great with the ladies, Edwin.
Look, if it wasn't for you two, my charm would work full force.
Pretty girls.
You
Pretty girls.
hear roll a persuasion check for me, Huey.
Well, all down here from here, boys.
I mean, it's not my dub set, but I'm not proficient. Oh, why do I have advantage on persuasion check?
What?
Are there any dwarves? I have the belt of dwarven kind, so I have advantage on persuasion checks.
Roll advantage and tell me your first roll. How about that? You get advantage
Okay.
on one of them.
First one's a 5.
Okay.
Next one's a 7.
The regular ladies think you're terrible.
Yeah, you see a couple eyes shoot towards you, calling for pretty girls, and you even get a couple male gazes too. But most, a lot of them,
He's
they'll
taking
kind
guys.
I don't discriminate.
they get a good
You
whiff
can
of the air.
handle my meat sword, then you can handle it.
He doesn't discriminate. He only annihilates.
The tavern kind of goes awkwardly quiet. It's not a massive town. Like, it's not bustling in this tavern. They just kind of look towards you, then they go back to their own devices. It's safe to say, no one's quite interested.
We need to get you a girlfriend.
I like girls.
I'm not sure.
Girls are nice.
Well, if we run into a giant, Edwin, I think that might work.
Or
Only
an
barely,
ogre.
though. That too.
Right.
Just
All
dress
of,
her up real nice.
in the interim, as you are having this conversation, a group of women burst into the tavern. One of them is actually in hysterics, crying, absolutely sobbing, and they run over to a booth and they sit down without a word to anyone.
There's water coming out that one's face.
Yes, I believe those are called tears.
What are tears?
It's what happens when someone stabs you in the feelings.
Okay.
Very nice, Edwin. It's better than what I was going to say.
The tavern maid comes back, sets 3 more steins in front of Huey, and just kind of side-eyes the ladies entering the room. And
Lean over. You seen those women in here before, ma'am?
I was just about to mention them. Do apologize. They'll be calm soon enough. One of them has, well, all of them really have been through a little bit of distress lately. We've been doing our best to be accommodating. They've not been too much of a bother. So,
What kind of distress are we talking?
well, each and every single one of them, their husbands have died, been murdered.
They're
Seems
single.
Timing.
Aye, they're single.
What did I do, Edwin?
The
Jokes on his drink.
tavern maid gives a little slap to Huey. Aye, best mind your manners around them. They're grieving widows.
Oh, I didn't know there was windows. I can't see through them. I'm so sorry.
Right. But aye, they've the town guard has gone and declared the murders. They've called them suicides, but something's just not quite sitting right with either of the misses. They've been living happy lives just before. They were planning on vacation, some of them. One of them was even about to renew their vows with their spouse. There was no reason for any of them to be distraught or offing themselves. Excuse me, a little bit too loud there as she kind of gets glares from the women for a second. Just like, oh, sorry.
Listen, I didn't hear you say.
Thank you.
Whereabouts? Not planning anything untoward. Just curious, whereabouts do they live? Maybe we should avoid that district.
Districts, it's been all over the place. It's been all over the city. If you're wanting to ask more about it, I don't believe it's my place to say so. I'll send you off to them.
Fair enough.
As she walks away and just goes to serve other patrons.
Hey, Enon, why don't you, you're probably good at talking to women. I don't do very good with women. Unless they're, of my variety.
I'm good at talking with women. I'm not good at talking with women. You really need to make up your mind.
I'll talk to the
pretend.
women. I stand
Listen.
up the door.
No.
Huey, wait, no, don't do it. Renan
Wait.
obviously not doing anything to stop him, just wanted to see what happens more than anything. You can't do it, big guy, stop.
So, Yui saunters over to these women.
Quickly following.
All right.
Hello. I heard that your husbands were doing, they not here no more. And I was wanting to know if you would like some, Edwin, what's the word for help?
Help.
Help. I wanted some helping. Yeah.
Excuse my friend. He's not that bright. No offense. But he has a big heart, and he noticed your distress.
Very
And we were
large.
just wondering if there was anything we could do to help you along in the grieving process.
Huey, I want you to roll another persuasion check with advantage. Since Edwin is so graciously helping you here.
At
17.
this point,
17. All right.
dude, he's good.
Because I look like a big baby.
One of the ladies looks up at your huge, brutish, baby-like face. Seems to take a second to compose herself, but eventually soften her tone a little bit. Soften her a bit overly concerned mind at the moment. Right? Well, not... I can't believe they're calling it suicides. All three of... You've heard, probably, from that fucking mouthy wench. All three of us, our husbands, just up and killed themselves, according to the town guard, and no one will look into it any further. They've closed the cases already. And we're left husbandless.
Why would they put them in cases, Edwin?
How do I explain this?
You
It's
see Red Arm put his feet up on the table at this point,
it's-
watching this.
whew, this is a new one. Just to keep them organized, like everything needs to be separate.
Organization is good, madam. Maybe we could open the cases and look and see what actually happened.
You want to open the case yourself?
Yeah, nobody's gonna stop me.
They might try.
It'll
Like I
be
said,
fun.
Big heart, big heart.
Big ambitions. Right. Well,
I do have big ambitions. You shouldn't talk about my ambitions in public, Edwin.
That's oh no, oh no.
they kind of chuckled. Well, right. If you want to open the cases, our houses are still all under heavy watch. We can't even return back there yet. We're staying in a sort of safe house. But
If you
can go into, you have our permission to go into the crime scene. Whether the town guard will allow you, that's their prerogative. But you may absolutely open the case if you wish.
Fun!
Yes, Huey?
You good at getting into places, right?
we don't want to advertise that, big fella, but
I don't know
Man.
what you're talking about. You could be right, though.
mans, we will.
I know what he's saying.
I bet you do, big guy. We will happily assist in getting to the bottom of this. Where do you live exactly?
I kind of
In
knew
the
that was the
town,
bit of
silly.
information you needed. I look for the place that looks on heavy lockdown by the guards that would otherwise be completely inconspicuous. A completely normal home. They might have chains around the buildings just to denote a denial of public entry. One is in the northern district of the city. One is also in the northern district. On the west side, And the other one, actually, just a couple doors down from here, actually. About 5 doors down.
Got it. Well, we will let you get back to reminiscing on happier times, and we will do the job that should have already been done. Come on, big guy. We got work to do.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
I told you he was good. He's already gone.
Yeah, he has that habit. Anyway,
He has
What was that
returned.
again? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over my massive ears.
nothing, just talking about the habits of a rabbit. Anyway.
All right. So do you make your way out and search for these buildings?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah, let's
5
go.
doors down. I will kind of lead us through an alley to get there. All right, big guy, you just hold back for a moment. We're gonna go check it out.
All right. I'll wait right here.
Okay. We'll peek around the corner and see what we see.
All right. This is just Edwin and Renan.
Yes.
And then Huey's stand and watch.
Yeah,
Huey.
Huey's just few feet behind us, but out of sight.
Here,
All right.
The ground where you're at is very important. Make sure nobody stands on it other than you. Okay?
Nobody's
Okay, big-
gonna get this ground.
All right. Edwin, Renan, I'm going to need you to both roll an investigation check. Actually, roll me perception.
Okay.
Perception.
21.
21.
Perception. Not great. Still a 13.
13. Okay. So, Edwin, you see the house first, and you see the chains around it, just as the ladies might have hinted at.
Sorry.
You go to take a step towards the building, and then suddenly Renan grabs you by the collar, yanks you back, and just points.
Hold your
And
horses.
there's he does point out a couple of guards that are patrolling up and down the street tangential. They don't seem like they're lingering around the house specifically too long, but they definitely, their patrol paths are very intertwined with where the house is.
Maneuver 1 and maneuver 2.
Remind me what maneuver 1 and maneuver 2 are?
Same thing we always do. Either we both try to sneak in, or I do a distraction and you sneak in. Technically, we have the big guy now, so I guess we could do maneuver 3, which is where both of us try to distract and then you sneak in.
I mean, you could always say that Huey's lost his parents and you're just trying to help find where they are.
Maybe.
Well, that being said, I've got no problem sneaking in. I could just go in from the roof. But,
Okay,
you know,
but let me give you a little bit of an advantage.
yeah, sure. Go talk to them. Huey's got the ground covered.
Okay. And I'll snap my fingers and I'll turn him invisible.
And what this is using?
This is just one of my spells I have.
Okay, what spell?
Invisibility.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So I use one of my first level spells to turn him invisible.
How long does this last?
It will last
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
Don't attack anyone. Don't don't cast any spells. Don't attack anything. Just
Listen,
get in,
hold
get out.
1 second. Edwin, I've got something very important I've got to do first.
Oh no.
Huey,
Oh god.
this is your conscience speaking. Listen, I know we've been doing a really good job lately, but you gotta make sure. Extra murdery. Nobody gets to this ground. You know we've gotta protect. If anybody comes by, you gotta kill them.
I trust you, conscience.
Good. You know we're always together in this. And Renon's gonna go ahead and go.
All right. I am going to wait and see if anything bad happens, and if anything goes wrong, that's when I'm going to try to catch a guard's attention by kind of wandering out and putting on a show.
Okay. So, Ren, you're going through the rooftops.
Realistically, I was going to end up jumping up and then going through one of the upper windows if the building had windows on the second story.
Okay. There are some buildings close by. You're just climbing the nearest building and gonna try and like make your way across the rooftops. Or...
I'm a fucking rabbit. Rabbit hop. I jumped 15 feet in the air.
All right. So, you land on one of the rooftops and you're gonna jump through the window.
If the window's open, yes.
cat.
Okay.
If the window is not open, I'm gonna go there and see if I can finagle it open.
You do see an open window. I need you to roll. I'm gonna need you to roll two rolls at the same time. One of them is going to be a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna do that first. I've only got 1d20.
Perfect. And then the other roll is going to be an athletics check.
Okay, so the stealth check was a 25. And the athletics is only a +1, which is a 15.
Okay, cool. So, with a 25 to stealth, you make it up onto the roof without a problem. You even land on the windowsill, like you kind of grab onto the windowsill as you jump off, and even that, completely dead quiet. But as you jump in, your foot kind of taps the edge of the windowsill, which makes a barely audible thud. But it's enough for the guard that's positioned somewhat below you to just kind of look up. And could have sworn that he saw a blur go into the... He doesn't know what he saw. He just thought he saw a blur from the corner of his eye, but just shakes it off and keeps walking.
After landing inside, you just nobody can see it, but Ron's just biting his lip like, fucking home. Okay.
In the meantime, Edwin and Huey, you're both... How far are you from the...
I'd say the alley I chose would have probably been roughly 60 feet. Not too close to the house, but not so far away that I can't see what's going on or react accordingly with enough efficiency.
Okay. Ren, in the upstairs of the dwelling, you... At this point, it's a little bit later in the day. It's not quite sunset, but you can see the sun kind of shining in through the cracks in the windows and all that. It kind of lights the room enough so that you can see, and you have dark vision anyway, don't you?
No.
Okay, never mind. But yeah, the room is well illuminated enough. There is a door to your right and a door to your left at the end, and there's also a set of stairs that goes right down from where you are. It seems you kind of landed in like the upstairs hallway. Make a perception check for me.
13, surprising.
13? Yeah. You notice the door on the left, the door on the right, and the stairs that go down. And from upstairs, you can also see kind of the downstairs landing area that has like the front door and stuff, and has like a coat rack, stuff like that.
I'm gonna walk up to the left door first, or whatever door's closer. Just kinda...
Left door? Okay.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage. Just to see how quietly you can open the door.
17 plus 7 is 24.
24? Cool. Yeah, you open the door without so much as a creak, and you notice that you are in what seems to be the master bedroom. And
How nice is this master bedroom?
it's all right. It's not exactly nobility. It's just kind of what a commoner would have as a room. Like there's a couple ornate drapes, nothing like of immense value. Like if you really looked hard, you might find a jewelry box, but
How hard do I have to look?
roll an investigation check.
What's investigate? +3, 14.
14.
I'm a bad man, guys.
So, you flick open a couple of dressers and you find like a hip flask, a pocket watch. None of them really anything worth writing home about. Just kind of what you'll see everyone wearing. If you go high enough up the social ladder. But in one of the drawers, you do find a small sort of lockbox that seems to be locked with like a little ornate lock. Doesn't seem like anything too difficult.
Yeah, I'm breaking that shit open.
All right. Breaking it open? Like, what are you doing here?
Using my thieves' tools to open it up.
Okay, cool. Roll sleight of hand. And Edwin and Huey, I would like you to roll a d10 for me and tell me your
D10?
numbers. Yeah, each of you roll a d10. Tell me your result.
9.
9.
9.
Huey?
Yeah,
You roll your d10?
D10.
D10.
D10. Oh,
I only use 12s.
The metric system.
D10.
Fuck the metric system. We only use football field here.
Come on. What are you doing? Taking forever. This one.
Do I see any unusual movement while we're waiting for our roguish friend?
Listen, I'm doing a
two.
Got a 2?
I don't know what I'm rolling for, but I got a 2.
Okay. So, as chance would have it, you do see a guardsman that's kind of patrolling down the alleyway, and he's coming kind of from the house down towards both of you. He doesn't quite see you in your alleyway just yet, but I need both of you to roll a stealth check. Huey, do you have disadvantage on your stealth checks?
No, I don't, but
Okay,
I'm
not
not trying
nearly.
to hide. I'm just staring at the floor.
Okay.
18.
18 for stealth from Edwin. Huey is not stealthed.
I don't know how I'd stealth anyway. I'm
You
like a
don't
story
see
and a
me!
half tall. Go away, little man.
So, the guard kind of walks up and, let me see. So, as he walks past the alleyway, he kind of takes one look into the alley and sees Huey there just picking his nose.
Staring at the ground.
Staring at the ground, making sure the ground is safe. He decides that his absent-mindedness causes him to pose no real threat. He doesn't even notice you, Edwin. He just keeps marching along, just kind of questioning what he saw. Ren, what did you roll for your sleight of hand?
I rolled a 19 plus 7, 26.
19 plus 7.
Pretty sure that equals fish.
That's what they want you to believe.
So-
That's right.
you pop open the lockbox, and you find a small minor potion of healing, And you also find a few gold amulets and one ornate ring. Your best appraisal for all of these is probably about 200 gold for the jewelry.
Well,
From your experience.
it could have killed the guy. I should probably take these for evidence. And just gonna go ahead and put them there, this and there.
With an
Kiwi
investigation.
would probably want this. I'm gonna take that too.
With an investigation check of 14, you also notice hanging on the bed frame on the bed, you see a piece of torn fabric. On further inspection of the torn fabric, you notice an insignia on it, and I need you to make a history check.
Sure. Wow, my history's actually good. The roll was all right though. 15.
15. You will remember that you
Yes,
have very recently seen this fabric, this insignia on the fabric, and you actually pointed it out not very long ago. You recognize it as the guard's insignia from the town. Yeah, it's just basically, it seems like, by the way that it was kind of hooked on, it seems like it was hooked on their way out of the room, and it kind of got snagged there.
So just like while they were kind of looking around the room trying to inspect it, it just got caught.
Possibly.
Okay.
But yeah, all you know is that it seems like a guard's insignia that was ripped off as they were exiting the room in some fashion. As you walk... Actually, as you walk back out into the main landing area after having exhausted your options in that room, I need you to roll a perception check.
16 plus 6 is 22.
16 plus 6, 22. All right. So
You're asking for all the ones that got good stats, okay?
Yeah. So as you exit the room, you also notice scratch marks on the floor that seems fairly like fresh wood chipped. Like yeah.
Somebody was dragged and they were...
Not really.
Or
It seems like someone made scratch marks using like almost cleats in their boot in haste.
Where do they go?
They kind of make a slide towards that right door, and then they stop before passing through the doorway.
Put up that right door slow.
DM, well, after not hearing anything for a while, I'm gonna send a cantrip message. Hey, how's everything going in there? Any news?
Fuck, I hate when he does that.
You can reply to this message.
Oh, yeah, I found some really important stuff in the room, took it for evidence purposes. Got one more room I'm going into. How's Huey doing? Is he doing all right out there?
He's guarding the ground.
Good. We need him to do that. Yeah, I'm about to walk into the other room real quick. Also, you know, don't fucking do this when I'm sneaking around. That shit's scary.
Boo.
What?
No, I was saying boo.
Oh.
Fuck you. Okay.
So you go to enter the second room?
Yes.
Okay. I need you... Yeah, roll me another investigation check as you head in.
That one wasn't very good. 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, didn't roll very good on that one.
Yeah, you notice it's kind of a spare bedroom. It doesn't have as big of a bed. It has a bed that's slightly bigger than a twin.
They must have not liked this person very much. They didn't give him a big bed.
Yeah, there's.
It's slightly bigger than a twin. Isn't that just a full-size bed, Metal?
I don't know. Is it Zeke?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, you head into this room. You don't notice nothing too exceptional. Just kind of a spare bedroom.
Do I notice any cleat marks inside this bedroom on the floor?
The cleat marks actually seem to have stopped before they hit the room, and you actually notice on the door now that there's a little bit of a knock mark, so it seems like they kind of bounced off the door and started running down towards the stairs.
Okay, well, if I don't see anything first, I'm gonna close the door. Actually, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave the door open. Fuck it, let them know someone was here. Fuck them. Walk down the stairs as quietly as I can.
Okay, you walk downstairs. You see a sort of dining room to your left, a kitchen to your right. Yeah. What are you doing down here?
Do I look to see if there's any form of blood? Like, so apparently these guys themselves, like, do I see any evidence of death? Like,
Well,
anything that would see like a struggle or
by the looks of it, in that room that you went up to first, there was a bit of blood staining on the floor that wasn't really of note. It was kind of old and dried out, so you kind of presume that that's where the murder would have taken place, but the body was already hauled away. This might have been one of the earlier murder cases. But downstairs, you actually don't really notice any signs of struggle, except for roll an investigation check for me one more time.
okay, that was a little better. 15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so you notice a couple more dings and scratches going up the stairs, kind of like bumping into the
These
walls.
guards do not know how to respect common billing.
And a few more cleat marks.
God, and they take off the shoes before you go upstairs. What the fuck's wrong with people? I don't wear shoes. There's a reason why I'm quiet.
Yeah. Beyond that, nothing really of note.
So there's windows in front of this house?
There are windows in front of the house. Yeah.
Is there guards standing outside that I can see?
Other than the odd patrolman just kind of making his rounds up and down the street. Not really. None stationed there, I should say.
I'm gonna wait to make sure nobody's walking past the door. I'm just gonna waltz out the front door. Fuck it.
Edwin,
Yeah, buddy.
I gotta go pee.
There's a corner right over there, bud.
But I can't leave the ground.
I look around. Is there like a bucket or a barrel or something?
Yeah. You find kind of you do find a barrel, and on top of it sits kind of like a bucket. Yeah, you find a bucket.
I'm just gonna like take a piece of cloth out and like put it over one of the side of the bucket, grab it by the cloth and like bring it over. Just turn around toward the ball, pee into that.
Okay.
I proceed to piss like a gallon and a half.
Like the bucket starts overflowing.
Oh, that is good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rand, roll me another stealth check at advantage since you are still invisible.
It's gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, it wasn't 29.
29. Okay. Yeah, you make your way out. You make sure that the movement of the door isn't seen by any of the guards. A couple of guards would have seen you, but you're invisible, so it doesn't fucking matter. You do kind of take a second to just like, oh wait, I'm invisible. Whatever.
Wait, do I see a guard walking by?
There was one guard that is actually walking towards Edwin and Huey at the moment. He's very slow on his route, but you do hear the soft sounds of Huey's relief.
I'm gonna tilt my head as my ears adjust. Why does it sound like piss hitting in the side of a bucket?
Oh.
And a moan. Ugh, I don't need to know. Okay, hold on a second here. Guard. I'm gonna walk up behind the guard.
Okay. What
Does
do
he have
you...
anything important on his belt?
No more than what the average guard carries. His key rings, his service sword,
His key rings, you say?
his key rings.
Is he wearing a belt?
He is wearing a belt. It does seem to be semi-secured to his hip, so it would be a little bit harder to unclasp. It kind of has like a clip-on like ring that kind of just goes around his belt.
I'm gonna trip him
Gonna trip him.
by total accident.
Ew.
This is an
Okay.
event.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh baby, that's +7 to 17.
17. Okay. So the guard does trip. He kind of falls on his face. Just kind of the pole arm that he was holding just kind of clatters to the ground as he's just like thud. Oh, what the fuck even happened there? Who goes there? He kind of looks behind him. Your invisibility is not broken, as it was not an attack, but he's looking.
Nah, I'm gonna wait for him to kind of lower his guard again, and then just kind of walk away.
Scurry
towards,
off.
Edwin and Huey.
Okay.
And we're just there pointing at the house. Hello. Hello.
Oh, can I walk up behind Edwin?
You walk up behind Edwin.
I'm gonna pants him.
Roll me another sleight of hand check.
Oh baby, that's 18.
18. Edwin,
Yeah.
you feel a stiff breeze. Gently caressing your plums.
Get the pants back up. Hi, Ren.
Ooh, I'm not Ren. I'm Huey's conscience now.
Yeah. Are we good? Can we go? Next house.
Yeah. It's how do I turn the?
I'll just snap my fingers.
Oh, okay. I can see myself. Oh, that's really weird.
Alright.
They were. What's up?
Huey, you done?
Almost.
Oh God.
Almost.
I
And
asked what's going on, but I'm pretty sure I heard piss hitting a bucket.
wait for it.
Just wiggle it a little bit, man.
Yeah. I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. Put the bear rug back on. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait.
I
hold
rip
on a
up the
second.
ground.
What do you mean you rip up the
I
ground?
rip up the ground at my feet.
Oh. No. We're done. We got.
No, it's
we got all
happening.
Okay. He just picks up cobblestone.
Renat's just
If
looking
you'd
at him
like, no. I have a plus 11 to my athletics. And I just rolled an 18.
Okay. You
well, the ground's coming with us.
yeah.
I was given strict instructions. This ground is critical to the success of our ventures.
Yes, it is, bud. You're gonna
I
throw
follow.
it at someone the first chance you get.
I need you to roll a second strength check as you wrench this athletics. Yeah, second athletics check as you wrench this slab of cobblestone out from under the ground.
28.
28. All right. You
18 and a 17.
rip up some barely barely held together bricks, patched by mud and cement and dirt.
You know, Edwin,
Yeah,
I'd be
Ren.
upset if I wasn't just so damn impressed.
Why
Got
not
the
both?
ground, guys. I got the ground.
Listen, you know, Huey, it's a good job, man. It's just, you're fantastic at what you do. Don't ever stop.
Huey,
Salt of the earth, bud.
from behind you.
I like you guys.
From behind you, you hear, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Now would be a good time to get out of here. Walk quickly, walk quickly, walk quickly.
How
I'm
close
taking this
behind us?
here ground.
We're the ground inspectors. We've got to inspect this ground.
Look at this ground. It's so ground.
What in the fuck? Ren, I need you to roll a deception check at disadvantage.
Oh gosh.
Huey, I need you to roll persuasion. Straight.
Rolled the same thing twice.
I got a tree.
Got a 3
Yeah.
and an 11.
I don't know any better. I'm a moron.
I'm gonna ask you to put that ground right back in the ground this instant, or I will have the rest of the guards swarm you and drag your ass to the holding cells, regardless of how big you are.
What is my ground?
Huey, don't worry, big guy. We can get some more ground somewhere else, and it'll be even better ground than this crappy ground that they have.
Are you sure?
I'm positive we can find some much better ground. Maybe it'll even have flowers on it.
Oh, I love flowers.
It's me too, big guy. Me too.
I dropped the ground.
I dropped the ground.
I
The
just
ground's
like,
on the ground.
sorry, officer, they're drunk. I'll take them home right now, I promise.
I put my pants on one leg at a time. Why am I wearing pants?
Get
I don't wear pants.
out of here.
Yep, we're leaving. Come on, guys, let's go.
That guy's not very nice now, is he?
As you guys leave, you just notice the guard just kind of shifting the tile of cobblestone back into place so that it sinks back in.
Is my pee bucket still there?
He finished.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for it. Does he notice the piss bucket?
He probably
Please
notices
step
the
in the
smell.
pee bucket.
So you manage to make a good ways away while he's messing with putting the ground in the right place, making sure it looks nice. He's just like, how am I gonna explain this to the fucking city architects? Bullshit. And he's hit by an overbearing smell of Huey piss.
It's asparagus.
Oh God, no.
By the time he notices, you are long gone. So
She's like, I don't get paid enough for this. Like,
He-
fuck this shit.
he doesn't even want to deal with it. He just kind of leaves it there and just walks away. He'll make a note of it later in his shift report. But yeah, you guys are free to roam the city.
So what did we find? What news?
Oh yeah, I went to the house to look for stuff. Yeah, so we went in there. Listen, I got distracted by some very important evidence. I wanted to make sure that I put the evidence in the right place.
You found something shiny, didn't you?
You can't prove that.
I don't have to at this point.
Well, no, that's true. Well, I'm gonna pull out the minor healing potion. Well, I have this if either of you want it. I don't really need it.
He's probably fine. You should probably keep that.
When have I ever been hit?
Remember what happened last month?
No,
Nope.
Of course you don't. Anyway,
no.
I've got healing. I'm fine. You keep it. If he even gets anywhere near close to being dead, I'll be baffled.
It's true. He's a mountain of a man. What? Actually, real fast. What race is Huey?
He's half giant.
I may half giant.
Okay, sorry. I think I missed that earlier. Okay.
Yeah. I make Goliaths look small.
Yes, you do, big guy.
Yep.
It's very impressive.
I was born at a very young age.
Oh. I bet that was a little jarring, wasn't it?
It was extremely disturbing.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I
So where
would
are we
like
going?
to get drunk, please.
We will once we help the pretty ladies. You want to help the pretty ladies, right?
I do like pretty ladies. All right, I'm in.
All right. So, Ren,
Yes.
keep going.
Oh yeah, so went in the house. Downstairs there was nada, meh. Nothing any fun. Here you wouldn't have liked it either. There's a bunch of fancy hoity-toity shit. Boring
I
shit.
don't like fancy stuff.
Yeah, me either. It's stupid. China and other stuff, plates, bleh. Who needs that? You just got your hands. But upstairs, one room, really nothing. The other one, God, had cleat marks. Man, guards do not like taking their shoes off when they go into those houses. A little bit of dried blood on the floor. Looks like anything that might have happened in there happened a long, long time ago. Really, not too much to find in there. Other than there was a piece of cloth that got stuck on part of the bed with the guard's insignia on it. So I just kind of figured got stuck while they were looking and just ripped off.
Normally, I would agree with you, other than the fact that. So, did the scuff marks lead to the pool of blood?
Well, they didn't go in the one up the stairs. Looks like they bumped into a bunch of stuff. Also, they're really not very considerate of other people's houses. They bumped into a lot of shit. Went upstairs to the right door. Looks like they knocked on the door. Didn't really go in it. I mean, it might have, but I mean, it just looks like everything happened so long ago. It could have been coincidence that it was there at the same point.
DM,
Yeah.
would I know of any place in the city to kind of get a finger on the pulse of would I know anyone who would have their ear to the ground as far as corrupt officials?
Corrupt officials. Make a history check for me.
Okay. That's going to be history, which is +5, so 22.
22. All right. So you do actually happen to remember one gentleman who was at the tavern that you frequented. He was a bit of an older, gruff guy. Seemed very disheveled, kind of like his life was kind of one of those old men who is just like waiting for the day he kicks the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
I've done so much shit. I want to die.
You do recognize since he wears like torn sleeves, just like completely sleeveless shirts, you do notice that he had a sort of tattoo on his arm that kind of bared some resemblance to the guard's insignia and had a kind of slash through it, almost like he burned through it.
Okay. So I know of him, and we're not that far from the tavern. I think I might know someone who would be able to tell us if the guards are being a little bit shady. Because
That's good.
So we're going to head back to the tavern real quick, and I'm going to see if I can't wring any information out of him. Yes, we're going back to the tavern, but you can have some drinks.
Yay!
Good man.
All right.
You party. You like to party hardy.
A hardly party.
But when I party hardy. Yep, you make your way back to the tavern. Head inside.
Do I see the old man?
Unsurprisingly, the old man is still just sitting at the bar, wallowing himself into his ale. The women are also there. The barmaid from earlier. Not too much time has passed. A lot of the same people are there.
Right. I'm gonna grab 2 drinks. one ale for each of us, and I'm going to walk over to the guy and set the other ale down next to him, set mine down. Just wondering if I might bother you for a bit of your time.
At the same time, I'm going to order 10 drinks for Huey. I got you covered.
Edwin, I'd like you to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Thank God for that. I got a 20, not nat.
20, not net.
It was the dirtiest of 20s you've ever seen.
It really was, since considering my plus 11 to persuasion.
Holy fuck.
Low roll.
Very low.
You see. What? What do you want from me? I got nothing of value from anyone.
Oh, contrary. I happen to notice that your tattoo there, with the little slash through it, might mean that you used to be a part of the guard, but now have parted ways on less than amicable terms. Correct?
Aye. Fuck, you
So-
want to know about the fucking guard?
I want
Pricks.
to know how much of a chance there is that it is utterly, completely corrupt, and who I might need to get at to find out what actually is going on with those three ladies and their now dearly departed husbands.
Me. Corrupt, sure. I mean, every single city's town guard has got its fair share of shitheads. But I suppose you could say there's a couple more fucking loons inside of the guards ranks.
What do you mean by loons?
Ugh. Absolute fucking pricks they are. They kept spewing nonsense about a demonic lord bullshit. I couldn't fucking stand to listen any more of it. Fucking came here, everyone thinks I'm a fucking loon for even saying a demon. And as he spews this, you see the barmaid kind of tap him on the shoulder. I told you to stop fucking talking about the goddamn demon.
No, it's fine. I am all ears.
She walks away in a haste. She doesn't even sit around.
Is there anything else you can tell me? Where did they ever try to recruit you? Did they ever try to get you to meet them somewhere?
I mean,
Edwin.
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask him who the fucking loon was?
Who the fucking loon is?
Why are we whispering?
It's a very good question, Huey. I have no fucking clue.
We're trying to be somewhat discreet, you two. Now go back to drinking.
I
Did
would
you say
like to sit
discreet?
down next to Edwin and his new friend.
Oh, God.
Hello.
God, where was I?
Who's here?
We was here. Right. Who the fucking loon was? Honestly, it seemed like every fifth member of the fucking guard was off their goddamn rocker. They didn't really talk about it publicly with the other guards, but you could just see in their effects there was like weird demonic scrollings and fucking garbage.
Any sort of leader? Top dog?
I mean, I didn't stand too long in the guard. I made it about a year before I caught wind of these pricks and dipped out of there from myself.
A year? That's like forever.
It
That
is
doesn't
long.
make any sense that you wouldn't know.
I'd
Are
assume
you
that
laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you,
He's not
beggar.
laughing with you. He's laughing at himself.
Very funny guy.
Look, I don't know if there was any leader, but I'd assume if there was, he's far too high to touch inside of the guards.
I'm pretty tall.
Yeah, he can't reach people who are in high places.
You are pretty tall.
Give him a name.
Name. You can see him just kind of mulling it over, just the gears kind of turning. In his drunken stupor, he genuinely cannot remember a name. He is just sitting there.
It's okay.
Turning
you
gears.
have given me lots to think about. I am so thankful for your time. Here, I haven't even touched this drink. Have another round on me. You have a lovely evening, and get a good night's rest.
Right. He just kind of goes back to his drink. He's just like, another fucking person thinking I'm crazy.
So I will turn to the other two and kind of usher them outside again.
Hold on real quick.
Oh.
Did I hear him just call my mate fucking crazy?
No. He said he said that I thought he was crazy. I'm not. He did not imply that I was crazy.
Good. I'd hate to have to turn him inside out.
I would hate for you to have to do that too, big man. It is.
Well, let's not get it too ahead of ourselves.
No,
That would be
it is
quite impressive to
genuinely
see.
disturbing.
Oh, okay.
So
Huey.
I will lead us outside.
Next time you do that, you make sure I watch, okay?
Right.
I will make sure you watch next time I turn somebody into a puppet.
You make your way outside, catching a few glances again as Huey stands up and makes his way to the door, kind of hunching under the rafters.
What are you looking at, Pipsqueak?
After we make it outside, so it looks like
So?
yes. So it looks like we are dealing with some sort of cult faction inside the town guard.
So he said something about like the what was it? The guards having like demonic scribbles or something. Was it like? Do you mean like on them? Or
Maybe on their person, on their belongings, on themselves. Maybe I didn't really understand that bit.
So what I'm hearing is we should find a shady guard and have Huey lift him up.
Well, I was thinking we could go to one of the other houses that we haven't already been spotted at, maybe do a little bit more snooping around, and maybe take a little guard souvenir along for the ride afterwards.
I would like to go snoop in the next house.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see this.
On to
Edwin,
the
can
next
he go
house.
snooping? Edwin, he's gonna have to sneak around in that new house. We'll have to see. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Huey.
I'm following my friends.
Edwin, I don't know what we do without this big guy. He is just absolutely the best.
Light of my world.
I am what they call threatening by appearance.
I am so surprised you know what those words mean.
I just heard it once and I figured it was what I was.
You know, truer words, buddy. Truer words.
All right. So the next closest house being the one in the northwestern quarter. You make your way up there, and after wandering around for honestly a couple minutes in that district, you do notice another kind of sectioned off area with a chain. This one seeming a bit more spacious. Not really like it's a bigger house. You can tell that this is a little bit more of like a wealthier district. You can tell this is a little bit more of a wealthier district, and Yeah, there's more entrances to this one, but it is still cordoned off by a chain.
So it's cordoned off by a chain, but the doors themselves are not chained up.
No, only the front door does seem boarded up from where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of in the shadows, you do notice that there's a side entrance that doesn't seem too closed off at all.
Is there a guard?
You do notice now that from the last time you know that you should probably look out for guard patrols. You do see one guard patrol going down the street on the other side of the building, but it just kind of passes by and he keeps going.
Does the side entrance look spacious enough for Huey to squeeze in?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Are you smart enough to know this?
Just a straight intelligence check?
That's straight intelligence.
14.
Oh, you would know. I'm good at making doors.
14.
That's not what I'm worried about here, bud.
You think he'll fit. You think it might take a little bit of convincing.
All right.
Edwin, I'm surprised that you didn't think of this. Why don't you just see if there's a second story window and he can snoop through the window? He just look through and see what he sees.
Yeah, I want him to be inside so the guard doesn't see him.
I don't care. He sees me, I ask him if he likes the shade.
See? He's already got it figured out. He's 3 steps ahead of you.
I'm very smart.
See? I believe him.
I tell you what, big guy, you can ask him if he likes the shade when we pick him up on the way back. Sound good?
We will pick up a guard on the way back.
But we gotta
Awesome.
grab the most shady looking guard. Keep that in mind, Huey. If he just looks like he's a bad man, you want to make sure you get that one.
I will pick him
There's
up.
just the one, right?
I don't know.
1, maybe 2, maybe 1, you know.
Yeah.
By the-
Figure it out.
But DM, we just saw the one guard, right?
At the moment, yeah, there was only that one guard patrol that kind of walked past the house. You don't know if there are more paths that are intersecting, if he's the only one on that patrol route.
Gotcha.
You don't really know. He's the only one you've seen so far.
Well, I start walking toward the house.
Okay. Hey, Ren, you want to go make sure that door is unlocked for us before he gets there?
No, actually, to be completely honest with you, I don't.
Oh, you're such a bastard.
Huey.
Go, Huey, go! You can do it, big guy!
I'll start quickly catching up. Come on, Ren. Come on.
Ren's just gonna, like, nonchalantly just... Oh, this is the best day ever.
I go up to the side door, alright, and I reach down towards the handle, and I pull the door off the hinges.
I need you to roll me a strength check.
This is revenge for making you stand in the alley, isn't it?
No, I don't care. 27.
27. That
Yeah.
door stood not a chance. You basically snapped your chopsticks into before your meal. It just right off.
I think there's something wrong with the door.
Yeah, I see that, bud. Get inside. Get inside. I'll take care of the door. You leave the door. Get inside. I'll take care of it.
I get on my hands and knees and I crawl in.
Crawls in.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
Yeah.
This day could not get any better for me.
All right. Come on, Ren. Come on.
Roll
Oh,
me.
I'm coming, don't you worry.
Roll me a quick acrobatics check.
Oh, no.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a plus nothing.
Oh, why didn't I
natural
take reduce
16.
enlarge?
Natural 16. All right.
Yeah.
You kind of get your ass stuck as you pass through, and then you just, with a little assistance from Edwin, you two kind of manage to like
Come on, you're not even pushing.
scoot your cheeks kind of a little bit more like, and then just slide through the doorway. You managed to make it in without too much of a problem.
Okay, I try to after Rin and I follow in. I try to put the door up and prop it so it doesn't look too conspicuous.
Yeah, but
roll me a deception check.
Okay, I'm good at those too. That's okay. Oh please. Oh, thank the Lord. That's gonna be a natural. Not 20. That's gonna be a 30.
It's gonna be a 30. Okay, is that 19 plus 11?
19 plus 11, bitches.
God damn. All right.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
you prop that door up. Ain't no way anyone thinks that's suspicious in any fucking way. You matched up the grain. Mwah.
Okay.
good job, Edwin. I listen, and that was also impressive. Yeah, dude, good job putting that door in there, man. Just like fixing up shit. You're good.
I will murder
All right.
you.
Will you though?
That's
I will
not very
try,
nice.
and then you will murder me, and then I'll feel better because I won't be here anymore.
That's what I figured.
All
But
right.
if you weren't here, who would take care of me?
Why you
Yeah,
gotta make me
see?
sad, big guy?
You're important to him, big guy. He needs you.
Okay, fine. I'll stick around and take care of you, big guy. All right. So, what do start looking around? Look for clues. Look for clues. What do we see?
Okay, so you see ahead of you, you see that there's a stairway that kind of comes back towards you and up, and right at the base of the stairs you see a door, and to the right there's kind of an archway that leads into a big dining room almost.
Okay. Do I see anything that immediately looks out of place, like scuffled or signs of distress?
No, you kind of look around. You don't see anything quite out of the ordinary. Just nice big house, quite spacious.
I'm
I'm
gonna
very thankful.
listen here. You're doing a fantastic job. Do me a favor, Huey. Can you put your hand like halfway up to that second story for me, big guy?
Of course.
I'm
I'll
gonna
do
use
so.
that to jump up to the top of the stairs. I'm not gonna use the bottom of the stairs.
I
Yeah.
hate
tickles
it when he does that.
Something awful when he does that.
Sorry, my feet are soft, big guy.
Yeah. Sure, you make your way up to the top of the stairs, landing on Huey's hands. Just jump, springs him kind of back up. No problem. You see at the top of the stairs, there is a long corridor. There's two doors on the left and one door on the right. At the end of the hallway is just a window that leads out into the backyard.
Hey, Edwin. I'm gonna check and see if there are footprints afoot.
As I'm walking up the stairs. Okay.
Do I notice
Um,
any of the cleat footprints that I saw in the last house?
Roll me an investigation check.
+3 is 12.
12. You don't really notice anything too extravagant about the floor. No tracks, no scratches. If there were any scratches, there's kind of rugs that kind of go down the hallway, so it must have been minor enough that it didn't really show up in the rug.
This is much cleaner than the last one. The guard who inspected this house must have been much more well-mannered.
after I catch up, looking around. Okay, look for where the death happened. I think that's gonna be our ground zero. So I'll start quickly opening up doors, looking for signs of blood.
I'm gonna lean my head back out the staircase. Hey, Huey. Hey, big guy.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. If you could reach any like little drawers or cabinets, look in those. See if there are any dead bodies in those. We're gonna take a look upstairs.
I've got it.
I'm gonna start destroying every piece of furniture in this house.
Oh, forget getting paid. We're gonna get billed.
Good luck finding me after we're done with this shit. I'm out of this town.
You so before this happens, Edwin, Ren, what are you guys doing?
I am opening up doors, looking for signs of struggle, blood, anything that constitutes, here was a dead body.
Okay.
I'll pick whatever door he's not going in and go in another one.
Okay. So I'll say, Edwin, you try the first door on your left.
Okay.
And roll me an investigation check. Huey, you start kind of tearing apart the place. And
So I'm actually trying to be very ginger as I do it, but I'm not capable of such niceties. So I'll start in the kitchen because I'm kind of hungry, and I'm gonna raid the food stores because clearly, if someone's going to hide something, it would probably be in the pantry.
okay.
Got a point.
After that, and I'm stuffing my face with food, leaving crumbs everywhere. I'm gonna go to a water closet or something like that. Might take a shit, I don't know. And maybe luckily stumble across something.
Where was it you were going after?
Yeah, I'm looking for evidence.
Looking for evidence. Okay. You also roll me an investigation check super quick.
A 14 minus 2.
14
I also
minus
got a
2.
14, but not minus 2.
But I got a 12.
Didn't you say you had like a 13 or an 11 or something?
Who, me?
Yeah, what was it? What did you roll?
I rolled 9 plus 5, so 14.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were at a little bit lower than that. All right. So Zeke, you open the first door on the left that you noticed. There's also a second door on the left. You don't open that one. Ren goes to the door on the right. Ren, why don't you roll me another investigation check as well while I go through Edwin's finds.
15.
Edwin, you notice a sort of pool of blood inside of, like a dried pool of blood inside one of the rugs inside of this bedroom here. Actually, not quite a bedroom. It's more like a powder room where like someone would have like a dresser and just kind of do their makeup. A little bit of a getting ready room for the ladies.
Lovely. I shall look around. Do I see any thing that looks like demonic script, or do I see anything besides the pool of blood that looks like, that's not supposed to be like that?
You make me another investigation check while I go to Huey.
Okay.
Huey, you, after raiding the pantry, absolutely wrecking the place as you go. Every single cupboard basically is off its hinges and is kind of thrown onto the ground. And you hear behind you, "What are you doing in here?"
Well, you need to be more quiet, friend. We're looking for clues. Do I see who this is?
Out of the shadows of one of the back from where you came from, actually from under that door under the staircase, you see it step out into the light, and you see one of the town guard, but he doesn't quite look all there.
I grab him.
You grab him. Roll me a grapple check. Strength contest.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
Probably.
That's a 29.
29. All right. You,
Come here, you.
Ren and Edwin, from upstairs, all you hear is, "What are you doing?" And then you just hear,
I just look across the hall at Rin through the doorway and go, "Fuck!" And
What are you saying fuck for? He literally just, I'm pretty damn sure from what I heard, there's somebody downstairs and he would just take care of it. He did exactly what we told him to. Go!
I run, jump over the banister down to the second level, and start sprinting toward where I hear the noise from.
Look what I found, Edwin. I found a guy.
Oh my goodness. Can I? How healthy does this guy look?
are we talking mentally or?
I'm talking physically. Like, does he look like he could take a few hits?
He seems to be in perfectly good health. He's
For now.
just very upset, has a crazed look in his eye, and is just glaring between the both of you.
I'm gonna saunter downstairs like this isn't happening.
You are so fucking.
Is there anyone else who knows you're here, or that we're here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Helmet. Boing.
Yes,
Great.
they absolutely know I'm here.
I'll just turn around. Ram, we're about to have some company. We're about to have some company.
I mean, do we know he's telling the truth? He could be, I'm at this point I've walked down the stairs. Like, do we really know if he's telling the truth? I mean, the guy
Let me
doesn't-
find out, guys. I turn around and look at him. I'm holding him by both his arms. I go, all right, mate. I'm just going to be honest with you completely. Are you telling the truth? Because if you're not, I'm going to rip you in half.
And I get to watch.
Roll an intimidation check.
So, special rule for barbarians, I get to use my athletics as my intimidation score.
Well, this motherfucker's
Absolutely.
really intimidated.
I believe that an 11 plus an 11 is 22.
As far as you know.
As far as I know, which is not much.
Could be fish.
Could be fish.
He
Could be the color blue.
he fully believes that you are able to rip it in half, but he still seems just very cocksure. So he just he still stares at you and has this dumb shit-eating grin on his face. You might kill me, but if they notice that I'm gone for more than my allotted time, they will send people to find me.
Oh,
So-
you don't care about your life then?
No. Big guy.
No.
Turn him around again, please.
Okay.
All right. So, obviously, he can very well rip you in half. Or,
Okay.
how about you just tell us everything you know about what's going on with the killed husbands and your strange demonic town guard friends? And I'm going to cast suggestion.
I'm gonna cast suggestion. Let's
Hey, Huey.
see.
Psst, Huey.
Yeah.
I hope that he lets people know that he's gone. I kind of want to see you rip more than one person in half today.
I would like to show you my talents.
God, I'm so impressed right now.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw first and foremost.
All right.
Unless he's immune to being charmed.
Let me.
Watch, I can make him scream.
You play the accordion with him.
He's like a Stretch Armstrong. That's how far you can go.
All right. That will be an 11 on the wisdom check.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. All right. So, how did you word it once more?
I worded it. You could just tell us everything that's going on with the dead husbands and your strange demonic guard friends.
Needed. You might not squeezing me and ringing me so much. The blood needed ritual. Summoning Galariel. S-
Does
I-
that? Sorry, go ahead.
the blood needed ritual, the summoning of Galariel under the orphanage.
Does the name Galariel ring any bells for a college of lore bard?
Do me a quick history check.
Okay.
Just straight, yeah. Straight history check.
8.
8. The name doesn't seem to ring a bell. You've studied a little bit of demonology, but you don't quite recognize this name as anything worth
Add
noting.
3.
Summoning Galariel happening tonight, stroke of midnight.
What time is it now?
You see the sun has probably been set for the past half hour or so, so it's probably getting around late evening-ish, kind of like 10:30 o'clock kind of deal.
Cool. No doubt. I'm going to then cast the cantrip. Let's see. Ren,
Yeah,
I know
you're right.
I know it's a much better idea to have him under some. Oh, fucking hell. Huey, just do what you do. And I'm going to turn around.
I'm gonna turn this guy around to where he's facing me.
I would like to thank you on behalf of myself and my friends for
Thank you.
your cooperation over this investigation. All right?
You're welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Rip.
I need you to roll. Tell you what, roll me just a straight strength check.
That is going to be a 25.
25. His arms absolutely rip out of their sockets. His arms rip out of their sockets,
He's
and
probably doing the screaming bit right now, and I don't much care to hear the screaming. So I'm going to take my hand and just push until it's jelly.
I need you to roll me. Yeah, just one more strength check with advantage.
So much regret right now.
26.
26. You rip the arms out of his sockets. He's just like, ah! And then as soon as you heard the yelling, you just palm his face. And then it stops as his head is crushed like a watermelon on the floor of this very regal estate.
You know, Edwin, I know
Yep.
I've said it once before already today, but today's just fucking fantastic.
I'm glad you think so. Shall we to the orphanage?
Yeah, where's the orphanage?
That's
I'm not
a
gonna
great
lie.
question. DM, do
They
we know
don't
where
really-
the orphanage
We
is?
could go ask a god.
You know, Huey, that's
Edwin
a
just
fantastic-
face palms so hard. Just like,
You know-
oh god, why didn't I
Oh.
think of that?
Wait, I know what we do. We
What
can't
do we
just leave this guy in here. So I'm going to
Oh.
go stuff him back in the closet where he was. All right, I'll be right back. So from underneath the staircase, I just start taking his bits and throwing him into the closet. I close it.
We should probably go, like, now.
All right, I'll walk out the front door.
No, oh,
Renata's just sitting there with like just the exact gesture I'm making. Is like, God, this is awesome. This is just fantastic. Could not get any better. There's only one way that this could get better, and if there was a guard outside. I wonder if there's a guard outside. Hey, Huey, do you see anybody outside?
Anybody outside? Go.
No one's outside.
Oh, no one's outside. Okay, it's like Rin. Let's go. Go.
Yeah, I'll wait for Huey to fit through the door, Edwin. I don't think I'm gonna go around that ass.
I thought he already fit through the door.
Yeah, you guys are
It's a
outside now.
bigger door. It's the front door.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never
he
mind.
went through the
I'll
front
outside.
door.
Oh yeah, he kind of pushed the boards out, just shattered the door.
Can we
Yeah.
please go? Do I know where the orphanage is, DM?
Roll me a history check to see if
Oh,
you might
God.
have spotted an orphanage.
Not nat 20.
Not nat
Please tell me
20.
where that is.
Okay, you do know that it is closer to the third home that you didn't investigate. Just kind of like a block to the left.
Okay. Onwards and awkwards, you sons of bitches.
Edwin, you really got to calm down, man. Things is. I mean, we really haven't run into many problems today.
You
Had a
shouldn't
good day.
curse. It's not
Yes,
very
good.
nice.
He's right. You shouldn't curse. It's
You're
very dirty
better
stuff.
than that.
Oh,
Did you hear
that
that,
stings in
Edwin?
more ways than one.
Huey's disappointed in you.
I just put a hand on where I probably is his thigh. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you, big guy. That faith in me means a lot.
I mean, it's
very
unwarranted, but you know.
Roll deception for me, Edwin. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this is.
But yeah, you can kind of remember fairly easily where the orphanage was. It had kind of like a lot of land sectioned off to it to have like a courtyard for the kids and stuff like that.
All right. We're gonna head. Are we gonna head to the orphanage and stop a big demon from killing all the kitties?
I have an idea about that I think Huey will really like, but let's see what the orphanage looks like when we get there.
I was thinking probably the exact same thing because you know what? Just go with the flow, right? Okay.
Well,
Can I
maybe
play
not the
with the
same
kids
idea.
when we get there?
You know
Do
what?
me a f-
If we save the kids, you can play with the kids all day tomorrow.
I like this.
Okay, they can use your big biceps as a swing.
I would enjoy seeing this.
All right. You make your way to the orphanage that is in the kind of northern part of the town, on the kind of little bit to the west. You notice the courtyard is kind of fenced in to the left. It kind of has those like cast iron gates that have like the spikes up top,
In
just
front of
going around the
orphanage?
perimeter. That's just the perimeter of their like side yard where like the kids kind of go out and play, like a little bit of a playground.
Hey, Huey.
Yeah.
There's a gate there.
I
I don't want to. I don't want there to be a gate there. Can we change that, please?
It's not a
Okay.
gate. It's just kind of like
Oh, the
a
fence.
fence.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fence. I
an
don't
entire
like the fence
perimeter
there.
fence.
Yeah, I don't like the
Oh,
fence. Let's get
um,
rid of the fence.
Do we see any guards?
They're make a perception check. Only Edwin.
Okay. Oh, that's not a good perception check. What do I have in perception? Let's find out. 11.
11. You kind of haphazardly in the chaos make a quick check. You don't see any guards. Huey, roll me a strength check to see if you can rip apart cast iron.
Natural 19 plus 11.
Okay, you
That's a
roll a
30.
30. You rip it open like a bag of pretzels. Just
I am artistically strong.
Artistically.
Everything that you do is just a work of art, Huey. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's what I've been trying to tell people. I appreciate you noticing my talents.
Y'all good there, Edwin? You seem like you're distracted by something.
No. I'm just going with the flow.
As this happens, you hear behind you, "Hey! The fuck are you doing?" And then two guards run up, spears pointed at you.
Whoa, gentlemen, hold 1 second here. We're with the city. This fence is illegal, and it's zoned off for demolishment.
Roll
I
me.
break more of the fence.
Roll me deception. Straight roll.
16.
16. This was a higher DC. I don't believe that for one fucking second.
Would you believe it for 1 minute, though?
I'm going to have the big guy put the fence down and we're going to go have a walk.
I grab both
Or-
the guards and slam them together.
It's like, that was option number 2. I like that option much better.
I don't want to kill him. I just want to knock him out.
I want you to roll two grapple checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We think we will have learned by now. I'm interested to see how high the number is.
Okay, so the first one is not too terribly high. It's a 22. The
Okay.
second one is a 28.
28. All right. You roll me an attack roll as well while we're at it.
An attack roll?
An attack roll.
Okay. All
You
right.
bonk them both together. Let's see what effect this has.
Do you want me to roll damage of some sort?
Just tell me the hit roll.
Oh, the to hit roll?
Yeah.
All right. With that, just using my unarmed strike
Mhm.
is an 18.
18. Okay. So you do knock the heads of these two guards together. I'm going to have them make Constitution saving throws to see whether they're knocked out or not.
And I would like the DM to be aware that as a level 6 barbarian, I can attack twice, and I will repeat the monkey symbol maneuver.
Clang, 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 clang.
Probably likes that sound too.
Roll me one more attack to hit.
An attack to hit would be 13 plus 8.
13 plus 8. All right. Oh, fuck. Okay. The first guard absolutely out on first impact. The second one just kind of what the fuck? Boom. Clanged again. Out like a light. He is good night, sweet prince. And
Edwin
you drop
look at
them
what
to
just-
the ground.
What just happened? Go. You know, Ren, I'm really starting to come around to your line of thinking. Keep going, big guy.
See, you just gotta accept the big man's good at what he does. Let
He's-
the big man do his job.
Freaking great. You know, there's a time for stealth and trickery, and there's a time to just let the bulldozer doze.
All right.
Gosh, be quiet, they're sleeping.
You know what, big guy? I am so sorry.
We don't want to wake them, that would be rude.
That would be so rude. Yes, absolutely. Don't want to do that at all. Ren, if you would be a lovely person and see if there is any outside entrance to the basement. They did say under the orphanage.
At this point, Ren has been pickpocketing through the guards. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Rummages through a little bit more. It just goes off.
You find roughly 18 pieces of gold, by the way.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
wealthy gods.
I'm gonna flick Huey a gold coin for the hell of it.
You know,
Alright.
Huey, I've found that those who are guards often have to find other lines of work. Serving demons is one just such line of work, and you know, crime does pay well, as we have found out a couple of times.
What is a demon?
It's how do I explain this? It's a thing from your nightmares, and it comes out of the nightmare and then tries to hit you in real life.
You mean
That's
like my
Ren's-
gran?
Yes, it's
God.
exactly like your grand, but add some horns and like
Oh,
maybe a
no.
forked tongue and some scales.
My gran is terrifying. She bigger than me.
Is she a giant?
Yes.
Okay, so exactly like your grand, yeah.
Ren at this point has definitely been going towards the building laughing this whole time.
Okay. Ren, roll me an investigation check.
Wow, 18 plus 3, 21.
Right. In the corner of the courtyard that you broke into, you actually see some cellar doors that look like they lead downwards into some sort of cellar or
Do they
basement.
look like they have a lock on them?
Yeah, it's a very kind of chintzy, like, we don't really care. It's more of a deterrent kind of lock.
On one hand, I could open it. On the other hand, I like the other option. Huey!
I'm coming. Yes, bun.
So, it seems that the bad guys have a lock here. And my hands are a little tired from going through that house earlier. Would you be so kind as to get the door for me?
I will always get the door for you.
You are fantastic, big guy. I appreciate it.
I will reach down to the little lock and I will clink.
This whole time this is happening, I'm looking at Rin going, so we're probably definitely about to fight some cultists, right?
So, here's my thought process. Remember how I promised Huey he could have some, ground?
Uh-huh.
I want to see where the stairs go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to see if he can kind of,
You want him to take the stairs?
I want him to make a new sky hole thing. I want him to, illuminate, if they're underground, it would really help if they had another light source.
Well,
So
they're probably under the floor of the orphanage.
Well, they don't really need an orphanage, do they? I mean,
I'm
if there's no more
pretty
orphanages...
sure they do. After all, I was raised in an orphanage. I kind of like the orphanage.
Yeah, fine. I guess we'll do it for the kids. Never mind then.
Yeah, you know how
Well-
sad Huey's gonna be if we do something to upset the kids?
That is true.
Oh.
I don't want to upset Huey.
No, we don't want to do anything to the little
We look over
tykes.
and notice the lock is already off and like, oh, that was quiet.
It was chewing on it in the meantime.
I'm chewing on it.
So,
You kind of chew it up and spit it out like a ball of tinfoil. It's chintzy as hell.
So anyway,
Huey,
my
What's up?
actual question to you, Rin, do you want haste or should I give it to the big guy?
why don't... out of character. What does haste do again? Sorry.
Haste gives let me see. Let me make sure I'm telling you correctly.
Doubles your movement speed, adds 2 to your AC, and gives you advantage on the dexterity checks and saving throws.
and an extra action.
And an
Which can
additional
use as an extra weapon attack.
Huey, would you be so upset if I took this spell from him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do me a favor, Edwin. Just haste me. I want to get really down there really fast.
All right. I will say it lasts for 1 minute, and after that minute is up, you kind of spaz out, and then you're back to normal.
So I do have a question for all of you guys because I don't play rogue. So you can action dash. Can you also bonus action dash?
With cunning
Yes.
action.
And you double your movement. Do you double your movement for the dash as well?
Mhm.
So my movement's 40. Haste would make
It'll
it
be
80.
80, yeah.
Dash
Then
would
you-
make it
160.
160.
and
Bonus
then,
action dash.
would be 240.
So DM, you know that scene?
And you
from,
also get another action, which can be used to dash again.
So DM, remember
320.
what was that movie? Quicksilver when it was running around the room.
If I could say time, little puzzle.
I like the go-go juice.
If
I
that's
just-
possible.
I just slap you on the ass and you.
I
That's
want
a
to use
vibrating
every
bunny.
single action, bonus action to move. And
So
see
you get-
how far down this goes. DM's
get
just
your-
rubbing his head like, man, fuck this shit.
You get your action, which is a dash. You get your second action, which is dash. You get your movement, which is doubled, and you get your bonus action dash.
You can move 320 feet if you'd like, but I will say,
Uh-huh.
you get down to the bottom of the cellar, you do your quick lap around. That only took up like 50 feet. It was just a cellar. It has a couple casks of what seemed to be like aging spirits or anything like that. And then there's a door that is closed and locked shut, and you are stuck behind said door at the moment. That's your limiting factor, not your movement speed.
I'll immediately run back up. Okay, guys, so there's a door with a lock on it. It's also been like not even a second.
Okay.
All right, Huey, you're up again. Do you want to go quiet or knock knock?
Oh, come on. Knock, knock.
I would like to knock.
Have at it, big man.
Come on, Huey, it's downstairs.
How big is the room that we are in, Dungeon Master?
There's probably like 3 walls of barrels. Nothing too impressive. The room's maybe like 25, like 30 feet this way, 15 feet this way.
I will get the maximum distance away from the locked door, then I will run at it.
Well, all right, so it's 30 feet that way, 15 feet that way. The hypotenuse you can get. But
I weigh a metric ton, by the way.
you know what? Let me
It's just flashing on the screen.
let me actually math this out. Just 30 times 30 is
Beautiful mind.
900. 15 times 15 is 450, I think.
I'm
Square
A
root.
very slim 2,000 pounds.
You're very slim. Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Damn, dude. He ate his cornbread.
He ate all his Wheaties.
Yeah, you
I ate the cornfield.
you charge a bit over 35 feet. You just bash into this door. I need you to roll me a strength check.
Very well, sir.
Calculating that this was 36.75 feet. It's very well worth my time.
All right. Just using strength and not athletics, that would be 17.
17.
But if we're using athletics, that's a 23.
Yeah, athletics. It's a feat of athleticism that you're attempting for sure. This
I would
Cast
also
iron.
remind the DM that I have powerful build, which doubles my carrying capacity, movement of options, and I'm just really fucking strong.
I noticed.
Sure are, big guy. You sure are.
Sure are.
I'm good at one thing, and I'd like to think I'm the best at it.
I have a
So
hard time arguing.
The world champ.
you bash into this door, just David Hasselhoffing your way up to it, just boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah!
You absolutely slam against this wall like the fucking Kool-Aid man. This door is knocked off its hinges, falls right down, and you see behind it is a big podium that you're not quite sure how it fit underneath this orphanage, but you see a large podium which seems to have a pedestal upon it and one cultist, and it is surrounded in a large purple swirling sphere of influence, as well as 4 other cultists, all watching this unfold as they hear the door burst open. They
Surprise!
all turn
This
towards you.
It's a robbery!
Hey, no. That was
Wait.
last week.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll be quiet.
No. You're fine. Just like get it right. This is not a robbery. This is a raid.
To stick up.
This is a rape!
Ooh.
So, appreciate the sentiment there, big guy. Yeah, we're here to stop you and or kill all of you.
So who's
Maybe not
first?
in that order.
They're all holding ceremonial daggers at the ready. I need you all to roll initiative.
Awesome.
Yay!
Yay!
Sorry,
I
it
rolled
took so
natural
long
20.
to get there. Natural
No, you're
20.
fine.
What's-
I rolled a 27. Natural
17.
20.
27,
guys.
17.
I got a 16.
Okay.
No modifier.
Take down.
I will say, depending on how much time has passed, you only have a few rounds left of haste, bud.
That's the DM's choice on that one.
I'll say busting this door down only took like 2 rounds. So.
Okay. So you have 8 rounds left.
Or
well, it would have been a round to do your little loop-de-loop. So
yeah,
I don't think this will last more than 5 rounds.
A round to do the loop-de-loop, go back upstairs, come back down.
We're doing my
Him to charge up, bust the door open. Yeah, 3 rounds have elapsed. 3 rounds.
Okay, so 7 more.
Okay. Should be fine, but just be aware once that runs out, you lose a turn, basically.
Edwin, 17. Huey, you rolled a 16?
Yes, sir. A 16.
Alrighty then. That will be 20. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, bud.
Holy fucking shit, bud.
Holy fuck, bud. For what? Shorzy, you asshole. For what?
Let there be light.
Alright.
I haven't even gotten mad yet.
Big guy, I can't fucking wait.
I do get an erection when I get angry, just so you guys are aware.
I'd be upset if you didn't.
Alright. So, we are starting off the combat with our hasty bunny, Ren.
So real fast. So I have 2 actions, correct?
You have 2 actions.
Can you cast 2 cantrips at the same time on one of your turns? Out of curiosity.
I will say you can cast 1 cantrip and 1 spell. You cannot cast 2 cantrips or 2 spells.
Okay.
That's how it makes sense to me with the haste rule.
No. We're fine. I'm trying to make sure.
Makes sense.
So,
Or you can stab someone and then do a spell.
so real fast, how far are people from us, out of curiosity? So I can make sure I have that in my head.
These guys are probably maybe 25 feet away from the front line, and then the back line is maybe like 35 feet away.
So, okay, so there's the one dude, the guy in the very back at the podium is 35 feet away. The guys up front are 25 feet away.
No. So there's 2 kind of ranks for them. Like, you have one line that's 25 feet away from you. That's 2 guys. You have another line that's 35 feet away. The pedestal is maybe like 50 feet away.
Okay.
And it is encased in this swirling purple orb.
I'm going to pat Huey. Hey, Huey.
Yeah.
One of the guys 35 feet away. Take care of the guys in front. Let me get the guys in the back. I'm gonna point at one guy in the middle. I don't know how many guys are on the second row. The 35 feet ones. So they're 2, 3, 7.
It's two in each row. There's 4 cultists outside of the
There's
bubble.
5 bad guys altogether.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna point at the one in the back on the 35-foot line on the left, and I'm going to cast True Strike on him.
True strike. All right. Is that just a roll to
I
hit?
gain advantage. Nope. It's just I point my finger at them, and on my next turn I gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that spell hasn't ended.
So advantage to hit from Ren.
Well, I guess technically you could still go up and attack him using your action that you get from haste if you want to.
I could, big guy, but the thing about it is I have one other thing that I want to do.
All right.
So I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna stay behind your leg for a little bit. I'm gonna let you have the fun first. I'll get the fun after. Just take care of the 2 guys in front. I'll get the guys in the back, and whoever Edwin gets. So I will stand behind Huey and end my turn for now.
Okay.
Actually, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you still have an action and a bonus action.
I'm gonna shoot my hand crossbow at the dude in the very back.
The one that you just marked?
No, the dude like 50 feet away.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Okay.
crossbow's like 30, 120.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Not very good. Yeah, it's an 8. I don't think you're gonna hit anything with an 8.
An 8. You fire off a crossbow and you aim a bit low, not realizing that it's kind of sloped upward a little bit. It bounces and ricochets off the dirt and kind of skips. And as it hits the purple barrier, you see that it's stopped immediately at the purple barrier and just drops.
That's problematic. Well, I'm not very good at range combat anyway, so don't expect me much from that. So, yeah, your guys' turn. You guys go. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. So we then go to the first cultist's turn, who is going to cast. Sorry, it's hard to read this one.
You're good, man. You're good.
Okay. The first cultist, being 25 feet away, is going to cast Sacred Flame on Edwin. Edwin, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame. That's a dexterity saving throw. 1 second, I need to check an ability. Okay. What type of saving throw was that?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Lovely. Don't think I get anything that as much. 6.
6. You see a column of light kind of appear above you, and then as the pillar of light hits the ground, an eruption of sacred flame erupts around you, and you take.
That's holy fire.
You take 1 radiant damage.
Okay. I just look at it like, that's holy fire. You guys are demon worshippers. That's not fair.
It is now. Actually, this one. No, yeah, okay, that's fine. It is now the second cultist's turn, and it will run towards Huey, and it will make 2 dagger attacks against Huey. Seems very ill-advised. He realizes this kinda in the back of his mind, very far in the back of his mind. First
I appreciate your candor.
First one is a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Second one is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. The first dagger blow kind of bounces off the muscle of your thigh, and it just kind of like tweaks it off to the side a little bit, and then he realizes what he's stabbing into, really goes at it, and you take 5 points of piercing damage. It will take a couple staggering steps away, stepping back about 10 feet to try and get away from this.
Attacked by my opportunity attack.
All right, roll an opportunity attack as it is clambering back away from you in fear of this big giant Goliath that he just tried to step into.
I will pull my meat cleaver like greatsword from its sheath, and I will slash at him recklessly.
Gonna recklessly slash. Can that be used
Yes.
on an attack of opportunity?
Yes, could use
Okay.
any attack that a barbarian can use.
All right. Roll your
That
reckless.
is a 16 plus 9.
16 plus 9. That hits. Roll a Damaggio.
My
Damaggio!
damage. And I'm not raging yet, so it's a bit modest.
Oh yes.
That's 13 points of a slashing.
13 points. As a great sword cleaves down into him as he clambers back. You see a massive gash forming in his left arm as he kind of clambers away and pulls his arm up. That was a very meaty hit coming in on that cult fanatic.
I'm gonna
Edwin.
play hopscotch in your chest.
Jeez.
He
Does that get cutting
believes
words?
Edwin, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, boys, let's see. We see it doesn't like physical attacks. Let's see about magical attacks. Oi, you! I'll say to the one in the bubble. You know, it's really nice that you are attempting greatness. Too bad it's just an attempt, though. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery. Let's see.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. If the spell will get through the force field.
Fucking Vicious
He's a
Mockery.
Jedi.
I need Vicious Mockery. Fuck.
Will we do the movie soon? It's like almost 6:30.
A little bit.
So Vicious Mockery, creature that you can see and that can hear you within range.
Another drink.
In the chaos of the swirling purple energy, you notice that your words probably aren't making any purchase on their ear canals.
Okay. So does he even seem to be paying attention?
No, he, as far as you know, he is facing away from you. He has two arms raised up in the middle of this purple bubble and is seeming to perform some sort of ritual on this pedestal.
Okay. So that was just a cantrip. So I'm going to use my bonus action because that's my action. So I'll use my bonus action to go ahead and next person up for us will be Rin. So I'll go ahead and inspire Rin. I'll say, Rin be nimble, Rin be quick, Rin stab a motherfucker with a stick.
I don't have a stick. I have a sword. Well, I have two swords, but you know.
It's a metal stick. Just stab him.
Fine.
You get a D8 inspiration die to add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
Right. That concludes your turn?
I am going to move sort of not backwards out of the room, but kind of
tangential.
horizontally. Yeah, tangential to kind of put a little bit of space between me and some of the cultists charging the other two. Okay.
So while you can't make too much, you can't get much further away, but you kind of make it laterally along the edge of the room so that you're kind of like out of their focuses range.
Okay.
Huey, it is now your turn.
You stabbed me with your tiny toothpicks.
I'm sorry.
You hurt my friends.
I didn't touch your friends. I stabbed you.
I get real mad, pop a blood vessel right underneath my cheek, and I would like to rage.
All right, you're raging.
Attack. Oh well.
I'm going to approach the man who ill-advisedly stabbed me in the thigh, and I'm going to cut him in half.
Roll the hit.
Recklessly. I will be recklessly attacking to gain advantage.
Reckless. All right.
There would be an 18 plus 9 to hit.
18 plus 9 to hit. That does hit. Only barely.
Well, I did okay with damage. Let's see here. All right. So this will be. Come on, come back. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage as this greatsword comes cleaving down into this man. It severs the rest of his left arm off while he is cowering, and even cuts through a little bit and gashes down his face and his chest. And he is laying there, absolutely clinging to dear life, in absolute shock from what is happening. He is not looking good.
All right, well, I'm going to flip the blade upside down since my poor little bloke in front of me is prone, and I'm going to stab him.
All right. Roll an attack.
That is a 21 to hit.
All right. Now I'm going to make you roll damage because I'm pretty sure your bonus will kill him.
I have a +8 to my bonus.
Okay, he is dead. On the ground, you do this with the pommel? Or you just stab him?
So I'm so large that great weapons are used in one hand by me. That's why I can also have a shield. So I flip the blade upside down, blade facing downward, and as I'm walking past him, I stab him and look at his friend.
Oh.
Kind of drag the blade through him pyramid head style.
Which way are you looking? Are you looking left or right?
I'm looking directly ahead. Because he came forward, so I can basically see all three of them.
You look directly ahead. Let me roll me an intimidation check.
Very well.
Because that was badass.
That is not a very good roll for me. A 13.
13. All right. You see the fear in this man's eyes. You see the fear in this man's eyes as fucking Ted from accounting is just fucking speared with this fucking greatsword. And he sees it walking towards him.
I'll send you to him.
Oh, quiet.
In pieces.
Okay. All right. So Ren, this is the one that died was the one that you had advantage to hit from True Strike. So
He was the one in the back?
No, the one in the back's the one he cast that on, not the dude in front.
Yeah, I cast on the dude behind the first line of guys.
Second row of the formation.
okay.
Sorry. I tried to make this as clear as I could, but I know we're through the mining, so...
The way my notes were, it just kind of landed that way. I'm going to put it on the one that is in the back left then. The one that was stared at.
There you go.
So, that one cultist is dead. And that is Huey's turn. All right. The cultist in the back right.
Come on. Bring it in.
Bring it in.
Send all up. By the way, Dungeon Master, you have advantage to strike me because I recklessly attack.
Yes, I do.
It won't matter, but you can.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fucking A-Bod. Ren, where?
Shorzy from accountant.
For what? Fuck you, Shorzy. You died to... For what? What did you die for? For what?
Ren, where are you in the room right now?
I was right where Huey was standing, like literally right behind him. So if he moved forward, I'm still standing in the exact same place behind where he moved from.
Okay.
So would you say you're behind the short bus?
Yes. No, it's a big bus. You get the extra bus.
I'm a double decker.
Oh, you're an English bus.
So,
Come on, come to daddy.
the cultist in the back on the right side is going to look at Huey and is going to cast Hold Person. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna go ahead and counterspell.
Okay, you gonna counterspell right away?
Yeah, I don't want anyone hold personing our probably not too wise barbarian, so counterspell.
All right.
How dare you say such an honest thing?
The hold person spell seems to go off without a hitch, but then the signature like magic fizzle that he usually gets from his fingers is just oh. And he looks back up at Huey, who is still just kind of freight training his way towards his buddy on the left.
I'm gonna wear you.
I'm just sitting there. You can't always get what you want.
I didn't always get what I want. And he's going to...
He's going to die. That's what he's going to do.
He is probably going to die. He is going to stay right fucking there, and he will pass his turn off to the next cultist, who is in the front right. He is going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
I'm having a great time with your mates.
As
You too, big guy. Keep it up.
as a floating axe appears and kind of swirls around his head. He casts it in a way that it appears right next to Huey, and it is going to take a swing at Huey. This is a plus what to hit?
The pain you give me, I will give to you tenfold.
That's
I
a
don't even know what 10 means.
plus 3 to hit. All right. Will a 22 hit?
But of course, mate. What do you think
22.
I am? Some sort of heavy armored git.
22
DM.
fucking hits. Yes.
I know you're having a good time rolling this, but I'm gonna have to silvery barbs you.
Gonna silvery barbs me. All right. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. I should be rolling with advantage.
You
Well,
should.
only your melee attacks and ranged attacks.
Oh.
So I don't know if you count that as
when you
one, but
cast-
it's up to you.
When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack. Melee spell
There you go.
attack.
So it is technically a melee attack.
Up to you.
Okay.
I
We'll
shall
roll
take it, Glenn.
once more for the advantage. It's not going to help. All right. So a 15 to hit. Who are you giving the advantage to, Ren?
I will give it to my big barbarian friend. I'll give it to Huey.
All right.
Huey just feels the special power. Huey, you're doing a good job, man. Keep it up, big guy.
Ren has a
Feels
D8 of
special.
inspiration. Huey feels special. And yeah. All right. It is going to use his bonus action to make the spiritual weapon attack once more. Let me double check. Bonus action on your turn. You can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. Okay. Just double checking. So that will be...
If it's per turn.
So you use a bonus action to cast it. This I actually don't know about because it was on. So when you first cast it, it is a bonus
Oh,
action.
you are
to
right.
cast it.
All right.
So you still have an action. So if he wants to boom, stab, whatever, you're good to go. But yeah, it's a bonus action. So on your
Under
next
melee.
turn, it will be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Don't worry, big guy. We got you.
Okay. Cool.
It doesn't matter.
I'm learning on the job. Yeah, well.
There you go.
You're doing a great job so far, buddy. So
You're doing
don't worry
a
about
wonderful job.
I
I'm having
love
a ton
it.
of fun.
This is great.
The cult fanatic having his spiritual weapon cast is going to see that this one is a bit much to handle, and it is going to take a right turn and dash towards Edwin.
Oh, we're doing this now.
We're doing
All
this now. He is going to make 2 melee attacks using his multi-attack feature.
Does he run by me?
No.
No,
I'm 4 spaces wide.
yours 4 spaces wide, and you're actively walking up on this guy. What's your movement speed?
45.
45. I will say you get an attack of opportunity as it walks past you, running towards Edwin.
Well, I'm gonna give him a little nick.
Give him a little nick. Remember, you have
Reckless
advantage should you... Yeah.
Well, I'll not use reckless this time because
Okay.
my mate gave me advantage.
All right, you'll use the silvery barb's advantage.
All right, 17 plus 9 to hit.
17 plus 9. All right. Surprisingly, that will hit.
It is 11 plus 8 for my damage, which is 19.
11 plus 8 for the damage. 19. Fuck.
I'm a barbarian, mate. What can
I'm just as I see him running toward me and take that hit, I'm just like, ooh, are you sure you wanna? Okay, yeah, come on.
He
I told him
starts.
down for you, Edwin.
He was kind of right next to him, and he just dropped his guard and started fucking running. And as he runs away, just a sword reaches down. It kind of cleaves the entire backside of his calf right down to the bone. He is absolutely reeling with pain, but manages to get back up through the adrenaline and just keeps running towards Edwin. And
Okay, yeah, I know, I'm safe. Come on.
yeah, it takes. Well, it is a 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
11 does not hit. It will attempt its second swipe. 15 to hit.
That will hit.
15 to hit. It does the first swing, misses, and kind of goes back to slice once more at you. And you take...
That's my luck point. Well,
What?
nothing. I can't use it now. It's too late.
Okay. It is 5 points of piercing damage that you take.
All right, 5 points of piercing damage. Got it.
Uh,
Like stabs me in the arm. I'm like, ow! I use both arms to play instruments. What the fuck is wrong with you?
no more fucking music, pretty boy.
Oh, there's gonna be a whole concert.
And you're indicted.
Now it is Ren's turn. Top of the second round.
Top it around.
So the dude who was running away is the dude who I marked, if I'm not mistaken, after we figured that out.
No, it was
There should be two other dudes that are back.
yeah.
The
It was
front
the
right guy ran towards Edwin.
Gotcha. Okay.
this
Are
was
these guys standing next to... Go ahead, sorry.
the guy who just made a dash past Huey was the one that was in the front line on the right side. You marked the one that is in the back left. He is yet untouched.
No, that's fine. So he is alone. There's nobody standing next to him. The two guys are separated. Or
They're
are they
somewhat
standing
separated. They're maybe like 10 feet apart.
next- Okay. Hold on a second here. Let me just read something so I can make sure I get this correct.
D&D Beyond.
You're good. Okay, so I'm going to, with my 80 feet of movement, run to the dude who I marked.
All right. You make it there, no problem. What do you do?
I'm gonna look at him. Kind of like attacking people from the front. I'm gonna swing around to his back. I'm gonna stab you in the back.
All right.
First thing I'm gonna do is cast Green Flame Blade on my main weapon for my first action, and for my second action, I'm gonna hit him with a sword
All right.
or stab him with a sword.
Let me see what Green Flame Blade does super quick.
You're good. Does 1
Uh,
extra D8 of fire damage.
yeah. All right. Cool. I need you to roll an attack.
Okay. So I have advantage on it. So first was a 13.
You have advantage. First with 13.
The True Strike thing. This whole thing
Yep.
we cast in. And my second roll was a natural 20.
Natural 20. All right, roll
On the
crit damage.
sneak attack.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, fuck. Do I double? No. Sneak
You-
attack isn't affected by crits, is it?
It's all dice rolled.
Yeah.
Rolled.
So we're still doing it this way. You roll max damage, including your sneak attack dice and your green flame blade, and then you roll all of your dice again to see what you
I
get.
literally rolled max damage on the weapon attack, so it's 11 plus 6, so
11 plus 6, 17.
17.
Plus your max sneak attack damage.
Which is 18.
18. How do you want to do that for that guy?
And then 8 points of fire.
8 points of fire.
8 points of fire damage.
And then you roll the dice to see how much damage you get to do more.
You know what? Yeah. So
I
we're
just
at
want to hear the number. It's going to be awesome.
the tally is 35 so far.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on a second. So, add 5, 4. So add 10 more to that.
10 more. All right, we're at 45.
Max damage on the green flame blade at an 8.
All right, so that's going to be 53, and then your sneak attack damage.
No, that was the 10. That was the extra 10. So that was already done.
What was your rolled attack damage for your weapon?
Oh, 3 more.
3 more. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this man is now what's your weapon again? One more time.
It's a short sword.
Short sword. You cleave through this man. Just absolutely just slash an R into him. And
it's just me that killed you.
This man is absolutely diced. You severed him at the torso. You slashed him again through the torso. You slashed his arm off. He is dead on the ground.
So, real fast. So
Yes.
there's the dude in the back on the other side. Is there any kind of stuff in the room, or is it just pretty much an empty room?
Make a perception check.
17.
17. You see the two in the back were standing at sort of daises, and inlaid inside of the dais was a kind of spell tome, and the pages were glowing purple. The text was glowing purple off of the pages.
Purple.
Okay.
Purr.
The color of
Um,
evil.
Then, so how much did I move to get to the first guy, if you don't mind me asking? You have a ballpark? I've got 80
You
feet of movement.
moved 30 feet to get up to him, and then you maybe used another 10 feet to get to the back of him. You moved 40 feet. You still have 40 feet of movement left.
Will 40 feet get me to the other dude?
40 feet? Yeah, they were like 10 feet apart. Nice. You will get to him.
And haste action, stab in the back.
No, I've already used 2 attacks.
Yeah.
I do have a bonus action.
You do
No,
have
not
bonus.
action. Sorry. Yeah, I do have a bonus action. So I'll move the other 10 feet, and I'm looking at the other dude. I see what I did to your friend. I'm gonna try to do that now and stab him with another short sword.
All right.
Using my 2-weapon fighting, which I don't add my modifier, so it's just a straight d6 roll.
Okay.
And it is a 4.
Roll the hit.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
I just do damage.
20.
That's my class.
20. Sorry.
20 to hit.
plus
Yeah, that hits. So 4 damage.
Yes.
All right. This man, it is the first time that he has been attacked. He tried to cast the hold person action on Huey and saw it completely fizzle as this man walked towards the person who is now dead. As Huey just kind of he shoots his eyes towards him. Fuck.
See what I did to your friend? You're next. And if I don't get you, see that big guy back there? He's gonna get you.
I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm fucked
And I'm
already.
gonna stand right in front of him. I'm gonna stand right in front of him.
Right in the down under.
All right.
My turn is over.
Your turn is over. Edwin, it is now your turn. Everyone else that was before you is dead.
How much damage did I take? I'll be fine for a little bit longer, but at the same time, I'm a wimp when it comes to pain, and I don't have many other bonus actions. So yeah, I'm gonna first and foremost use my bonus action to healing word myself. Actually, no, I won't, because it takes a bonus action to do bardic inspiration. I'm gonna keep that. So What I'm actually going to do is as the guy who just stabbed me, I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm just going to go, "You blew out the back of your pants, bud," and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
He has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is fucking 6. He fails.
He takes... that's not bad. 10 points of psychic damage.
10 points of psychic damage as this man, who is still reeling from the pain of being slashed in the back of the calf, looks up at Edwin's eyes and just sees absolute fucking terror-inducing, just bloodlust as he's just, oh fuck, and his brain starts to fucking scramble inside of its stupid fucking receptacle.
And then I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder. I'll be right with you. Hey, big man.
Yes.
Rock 'em, sock 'em in the face. Punch these assholes in their face. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
I feel inspired to do violence.
So you get a D8 of bardic inspiration as well. Does that remove it from the previous holder, or?
No, it does not.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
He doesn't have to concentrate on it, which makes Bard very, very useful.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my action and my bonus action. So yeah, that's my turn.
Any movement?
Nah.
Don't want to give me a free attack?
Here.
Okay.
No. I really don't.
Huey!
Squishy.
Big man. It is
God,
your
choices.
turn, Huey.
Well, I don't like it when people go try to stab Edwin. So I'm going to run over there with my 45 feet of movement, get behind this bloke, and I'm going to crash him into a bomb.
I'm just gonna grab his shoulders like, I am so sorry, and then release.
Roll an attack. Add advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're flanking already. You're good.
13 plus 9.
13 plus 9. That already hits. I don't know if that was advantage or not, but that already hits.
And let's see here. Carry the 1. This is going to be another 19 points of damage.
Another 19 points of damage. Edwin, as you release your hands from him with a gentle shove backwards, a greatsword appears maybe like 5 feet. The tip of the blade is maybe 5 feet from your face as the greatsword is cleaved through this cultist fanatic, and the blade stops bloodied about 5 feet from your face.
I kind of just wipe a little blood off my face. Big man, remind me after we're done here. I'm gonna give you I'm just gonna go buy the prettiest hooker at the whorehouse for you.
Pretty hooker! I turn around, I point the bloody blade at the other dude in front of Bunny, and I'm gonna run over there and fuck him up too.
All right. Yeah, you can make that distance pretty easily.
Bounding with lethal raging joy.
All right, roll to attack. Are you positioned in a way that you are flanking him?
No, I'll get behind him. I don't want to get in his way.
Yeah. Go ahead. You roll with advantage.
That is a 14 plus 9.
14 plus 9. That'll hit.
That is 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage as this great sword actually just still cleaves into this man's shoulder, stays wedged there for a second, and gets yanked back out with a slice as it exits. He's not looking too happy.
Listen, I told you what was going to happen.
I'm
Just
going
let
to
it happen, buddy.
crouch down behind him, right? And I'm going to take my door that's a shield, put it on his left side, and my blade on his right side so he can go nowhere.
Is there anything? Yeah. Sure. You know what? Roll me like some weird impromptu grapple.
Weird impromptu grapple.
Strength check.
I win.
Strength contest.
And because I'm raging, I have advantage.
All right.
That's 19 plus 11.
19 plus 11, 830. You put your door and your fucking greatsword on either side of him. He is trapped there. He doesn't know what the fuck to do.
I told you I was gonna fuck you.
Your only option, buddy, to get through me. Let's see if you can do it.
Is that your turn? That is your
the
turn.
end of my turn.
All
I can
right.
do no more.
All right. You know what? Because it's funny. He uses up one of his first level spell slots and he casts a Shield of Faith on himself. He just starts praying. Padre Satania Spiritus Sancti Patissimo.
What is it? It's plus 2 AC or something like that?
Plus 2 AC. He's gonna fucking need it. That's his turn. He is trapped there in the meantime. Ren, it is your turn.
Well, I'd say I feel bad about this, but I really don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack at you. See this good and this sword right here.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna attack
Advantage.
twice.
Yeah, advantage on each of them because you're flanking.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Isn't he looking at me? Oh, okay.
Huey, yeah, I mean, he can be looking at you all he wants, but he has a fucking greatsword cleaved in his shoulder from Huey.
So first one is going to be a 22.
22, that'll hit.
And you get sneak attack.
Because you have advantage.
You have advantage.
Anytime you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
Much about
Yeah, just go ahead and roll those dice, man. He's probably dead.
Gonna roll 4 of them.
Yeah, go for it.
So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 5 is 17, plus 2 is 19 for the first
All right.
attack.
The final cultist takes a short sword right through its fucking gut, just slashing up into him and just hoisting it up, just to make sure that final blow is dealt. The sword's ripped out from him. All that is left is the purple swirling energy around the altar, and the cultist that seems to be performing a ritual that is nearing completion as an arm reaches out through an ethereal portal. It's not a big arm, but it is a very long, lanky arm, very dark and in shade.
Yeah, I don't like that. What do you think, Huey?
I think I should break it.
Listen,
Break
I'm all
it.
for it, buddy.
Are we in combat still?
As far as you know, nothing is attacking you.
Hold on, boys. I'm gonna try something. And I start whispering into my hands, and I cast a second dissonant whispers at the person in the bubble to see if it'll reach. He doesn't have to hear me. The magic carries it past any sound. So he hears it in his mind, I believe. Because
You just have to be able to see him, right?
Yeah, you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. So he hears it, I think, no what, because it's mental.
Unless the bubble.
All right.
Unless the bubble is anti-magic.
Is it anti-corpse?
You know what? I'm going to say it is anti-magic, but because it's a sort of psychic attack instead of like some sort of projectile, it still makes it through because you can see him. So it is a wisdom saving throw.
That is correct.
That will be a 6.
That is a fail. So he takes... that's very nice. 14 points of psychic damage. And I believe if he's actively casting a spell, I believe he has to make a concentration check.
Well, I don't think that'll be necessary because It must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows.
It is afraid of you.
His focus...
Smack bubble.
His focus drops from the spell. The portal doesn't seem to grow any smaller, but it has stopped expanding. He dashes his way, terrified, into the opposite corner of the room.
I want to go
Outside
get
of-
him.
Well,
Is he outside of the bubble or is he still in the bubble?
He is still inside of the bubble. He is running into the back corner of the room, which is also behind the bubble.
Oh, okay.
I throw the corpse at my feet at the bubble.
Yeah. Ooh, good idea, Huey.
The pile of slush that was once a man is hurled at the purple barrier as it just bounces right off, and any fluids that would otherwise be sticking to it just splatter off into make a red mist behind it.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Huey, look at your work of art. It's beautiful.
I like to think of myself as some form of Picasso.
Well, boys, I'm running a little low on spells, and I don't want to just throw bricks at a stone wall.
I could throw more bodies at it.
As entertaining as that is, I doubt that
You've
would do
got
much.
mail.
Collapse the building. Got it.
Orphans. We want to play with the orphans.
Oh, that's right. Gotta play with the kiddies.
Oh,
You
bollocks.
can always just wait to see what happens.
Oh, I got an idea. Got an idea.
Yes.
Hey, are you in the bubble? Are you? Come here.
He doesn't hear you. He just
doesn't hear me?
sits, staying there, terrified from Edwin, as the purple bubble continues to shield from all sounds, as it is very loud inside of that barrier.
Wait. Edwin, he's
Yeah.
terrified of you right now. I don't know why, but he's scared of you. What
Right.
if you got closer? Would he try to get further away?
I am going to try to work my way around the bubble and see if I can scare him out of it.
If you,
You can make your way kind of to where the bubble meets the wall where he was hiding. You just
Lean against the wall. Hi.
he just runs using the rest of his 15 feet of movement to run to the very back of the room, which is still encased in a bubble. He's just in the very back of the room.
He's smart
Sitting
for a
there.
scaredy.
wait, didn't I see a book that was shiny?
You saw on the two pedestals left and right, there were two pedestals that were glowing bright purple from the pages.
Hey, Huey,
Yeah.
I don't like books, especially books that glow.
I don't like books either.
Why don't we just make the books not exist anymore?
I like the way you think. I would like to go over and grab said book, and I would like to, just phone book it.
Okay.
Rip it in half.
Give me a strength check.
All right, I'm raging.
Right.
15 plus 11.
15 plus 11.
26.
Yeah. The first book just rips in half as a purple ashy dust just floats up from it as it seems a spell is broken. The barrier
Oh, good job, big man.
flickers brighter for a second and still remains, but seems quite weakened, and you notice now that it is a little bit quieter.
Oh, hey,
Round two.
hey, Huey, that seemed to
Yeah.
work. Why don't you go to the other book? Teach that book who's boss.
I go and grab the other book, and I turn on.
All right, roll me a strength check at advantage because you're raging.
That's a 19 plus 11.
19 plus 11. This book
Hey!
is ripped right in twain as another puff of ashy smoke bursts up into the air, and the portal, or the barrier, flickers a couple times once more. just shrinks to a point on the pedestal and is completely dispersed. And now the only things that you hear from the barrier whooshing subsided is one, a whimpering cultist, and two, sounds of snarling and growling as this arm continues to reach through the portal, trying to make its way out.
I would like to cut whatever fucking scary thing that is off.
I'm just gonna roll initiative here. And just insert myself in the order. You guys are good how you were.
Oh,
Okay.
I will
Pace
say
has
after
probably fallen off for here. Pace has probably fallen off by this point.
how many rounds has it been? 3? You still have
No. It went 3 before, then we've done 2, so it's been 5 in total. So I still technically have 5.
Right. But I meant in combat. So we've done 2 more rounds. You still have 5 more rounds on your haste.
Okay. Well,
All right. So, Huey, you're the last one to go, right?
I believe so.
All right. Having killed the cultists and gone to rip both fucking goddamn manifestos that they were writing.
Worthless words for dead people.
Yeah,
exactly.
the shadow demon is going to finally peek its head out of the narrow portal that it was trying to be forced through. You are still maybe about 30 feet away. You can't quite make it there in time as it crawls out of the portal and kind of shimmies its butt out and stands on top of the altar.
Well, guys, I can safely say that is the thing of nightmares.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I got a new playmate.
Well,
That
big
is very
guy.
true.
Normally I tell you not to do this, but I think you need to break your new toy.
You hear the shadow demon respond. Actually, I'd kind of prefer that we didn't break this toy. This toy is quite expensive.
I was intimidated at first, but any form of intimidation that I had before is now shattered.
You shut up.
What was the name that Genevieve? Jenny. Yeah, you're Jenny, right?
I'm Galariel. I'm an almighty, powerful shadow demon.
Right.
Sure you are. Did your mommy pack you a lunch when you came?
I mean, I still have a couple spare souls that I packed from when I left home. What's it to you? I'm still gonna take over this world. Rip it to shreds.
I bet you are, big guy. I bet you are.
Edwin, having read about the horrifying nature of demons, just sitting here like, what the fuck?
I'm a demon lord.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm done talking. I'm put him up. And
Does he have any metal on him?
No, he's a completely incorporeal form. He is just a shade. Actually has no legs or lower half. Massive shadowy wings, and would otherwise look quite intimidating if his voice weren't the way it was.
Okay.
So,
Huey, I don't know how to feel about this. Like, looking at it, I feel like I should be intimidated, but, hearing him, I'm kind of like...
I think we should just kill it until it's dead.
I almost feel bad for it.
yeah, you're gonna have to fucking find me first. And he will use his bonus action to hide in the shadows. No, it's that'll be an 11 to stealth. I don't think that everyone's passive perception kind of beats that.
You're right there.
It's like,
Wait, no, guys! I think he's invisible.
No, I'm
totally
hidden.
can't see him.
Yeah, I'm hit. I'm hit. He runs like about 10 feet that way, and this time uses his action to hide. And That's going to be a natural 20, so he kind of disappears and slinks into the shadows.
DM, I hate to be that guy, but I'm need to silvery barbs.
I just look at Ren. Is this happening right now?
Okay. So
what?
that'll still be a 19 to hide. So I will say he makes it. He hides into the shadows. Who are you giving your advantage to?
Who is actually next in our combat thing?
Next would be Edwin for you. Actually, yeah. Next would be you. So if you can, you can. You may.
Would anybody like?
Can
you actually do that?
Are you able to give silver barbs advantage to yourself?
I don't see any reason if the thing.
Oh no! It literally says in parentheses you can choose yourself. Yeah, I'll give myself advantage.
Yeah, go for it. All right.
Go for it.
Yeah, he is going to use his movement to stay slinked in the shadows. Keep in mind he can also fly.
Well, I can reach him anywhere.
I was about to say that he can fly in this tiny enclosed room.
Well, it's not like the tiniest room. There's still maybe like Huey can stand comfortably in this cellar.
Yeah, I can reach him if he goes through the ceiling.
Yeah.
So I saw where he went.
Saw where he was. Yeah.
Where he was. Can I attempt to figure out where he is?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Damn it, that was a really good roll.
Sorry, bud.
It's okay. So it's going to be a 9 plus 6, so 15.
9 plus 6. That unfortunately still won't beat the 19 that I'm gonna let stand from his stealth roll. He remains slunk in the shadows. If you made
wait a minute. I'm a bardic inspiration, that bitch.
Well, I already gave you the result that it failed.
He did already give you the result.
You'll have to keep it in mind for next time, but it was a good attempt.
I forgot why I was sitting on my book.
Yeah.
Sitting here like, what is this? Oh.
All right. Is that your turn? Are you gonna use an action, bonus action?
Well, let me read this, see if I can.
I can't see him.
No, because it doesn't say I have to. It doesn't say I have to see it.
Oh no, sorry. I was mumbling to myself about my abilities.
So True Strike says you point your finger at a target in range.
It applies.
I'm gonna point my finger at the general vicinity that he was and say, "Fuck it." If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
You know what? I'm gonna roll percentile dice. If you point at him, so be it.
I don't know if he's moved or not, so I'm just pointing at where he was when he
30 on the percentile dice. The spell unfortunately fails, and you do not have True Strike on the Shadow Demon.
Well, guys, I don't know what to do, so I'll let you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna sit here and wait. He's just start flipping his sword in his hand.
I'm gonna pass turn to Edwin.
Yeah.
All right, Edwin, your move.
Do I know anything about shadow demons?
Make a. I'll let you pick between history and arcana.
Yeah, make a nerd check.
Both of them are the same, so we'll do a blend.
Why didn't I think of that? God damn it.
It's unfortunately not going to be a great 13.
13. You kind of run it through in your head. You're just like, shadow demon, weaknesses of demons, fucking salt, fucking weaknesses of shadows. I got nothing.
Yeah, okay.
He's made of shadows.
He's made of shadows.
Jeez,
Come on, even I do that.
I kind of look at the other two. Do either of them look even remotely hurt?
Do either of your compatriots? No.
I'm sitting there throwing it. I have a potion in my bag, and I'm sitting here throwing swords in my hand.
And there's still a guy in the corner, right?
There is still the
got him.
cultist that's cowering in the back of the room.
I'll make him talk.
Just because I really love this spell, and I think it'd be really funny to watch this happen. I'm going to cast. Hold on, let me make sure this actually will work the way I want it to.
What are you casting?
No, it's not going to work the way I wanted it to. Never mind.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to use my last second level spell to kind of point in the general vicinity that I saw. Like, same thing. Kind of like Ren. I'm going to point in the general vicinity I saw him last in, and I'm going to cast Shatter.
Cast Shatter.
It's a 10-foot radius around it or something.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of point it a
then.
little bit ahead of where I saw it last, that it was heading in the general direction. Cast Shatter. If it's in the vicinity of 10 feet of that point, it needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay. We'll say it does land it.
Okay.
It makes a con saving throw, and it rolls a 6.
That's a fail. So it's going to take a modest 13 points of thunder damage.
13 points of thunder damage as you hear a boom from Shatter.
Ah, fucking ears, dude! Come on!
A very loud noise erupts through
They
the.
closed the room. Ah, fucking
I didn't have anything else.
You hear orphans crying upstairs. You monster.
God.
Yeah, he's. You just hear an ow from somewhere behind the Shatter, and I forget if it takes damage. Is it no longer hidden?
That is usually up to the specific ability.
Okay, hide action 5e. Unseen attackers and targets. Unseen attackers and targets. When a creature can't see, when you attack a target that you can't see, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. Target is in a location you can't see, you have advantage. If you're hidden, both unseen or when you make an attack, you give away your location. Okay. So it remains hidden, but you definitely did hear an ow, and you can definitely see where the Shatter has gone off because a bright flashing ball of light just boom and erupts outwards as it comes back.
Huey, somewhere over there.
Okay.
And the cultist is just like, oh god, what the fuck did I do? What is even happening?
Oh, don't worry, we'll get you after.
Makes
Yeah,
me
you're
feel
not
better.
surviving, but
Okay.
that's I don't want to use any of my bonus actions, so that's my turn.
Okay. That will bring it to where?
I will leap over to where I was instructed to go by Edwin, and I will recklessly attack in the area.
Reckless attack in the same area. I want you to. How many attacks are you doing? Are you doing just 1, 2?
All of them.
All of them? How many is all of them for the
2.
record? 2? Okay. I want you to make 2 attacks at disadvantage for me, please.
Well, me recklessly attacking gives me advantage, so it should be a straight roll.
Straight roll is fine, yes.
And I'm going to use a bardic inspiration as well.
Okay.
All right. So hear me out. This is a 10 plus 9 for 19.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hit him?
You hit him.
Die, Shadow Demon!
All right, roll your damage. Also, what is your weapon?
It is a magical greatsword of killing.
Okay.
Is the killing a thing, or is that just something you added?
That's just something I've added, but it should have magical
Okay.
greatsword.
It does do
I'm
killing.
just sitting here like, I have looked through the list many a time and never seen this weapon before.
You don't see this from the eyes of retard. That's 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage as you hear a few and on the final swoosh you just hear oh fuck.
God, Edwin, man, I tell you, it's making it really hard to fight this guy with that voice.
Not for me, second attack.
Second attack, roll with this. No, not disadvantage, you're rolling straight. That's right, if you're recklessing.
Honestly,
Dirty
I don't
20.
know. I almost feel bad for it.
That was what? Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that'll hit.
And that is just going to be 12 points of damage.
12 points, you gracious, merciful soul. As
Fight me, pussy!
this blade continues to crash through the air, just absolutely decimating everything in its fucking path, and still slashes one of the shadows. Oh, stop it!
And for my
Takes one
bonus
damage.
action, Dungeon
Bonus
Master,
action.
I will Frenzy Rage.
Frenzy Rage. Remind me what
Yes.
that does.
On my next turn, I will be able to attack 3 times.
All right.
I am immune to any mind magic.
Immune to
God.
magic.
He's
Okay.
unlocked his ultimate
I
form.
cannot be charmed or controlled.
You're sweet Jesus.
All right.
I'm unhinged to the
It's
fullest.
so perfect.
He's gone plaid.
So I'm just artistically screaming, swinging my sword around, and that's my turn.
All right. Oh fuck.
Fight me, pussy!
Why? I'm thinking Metal had this whole like, oh, I'm gonna mind control him and have him kill his friends, and now Metal's like, fuck.
No.
Fuck.
This is
So
special because I'm a berserker.
that's your turn, Huey, right?
That's all I can do, mate.
All right. It is
You can do movies.
the cultist's turn.
You're still here?
The cultist is going to kind of try and sneak away in the chaos and just kind of okay, that'll be a four. What's all y'all's passive perceptions?
So, Dungeon Master, I would like to ask a pertinent question.
Yes.
This is a room
Yes.
that does not have much for an individual of non-magical means to hide. And
Yes.
he is going to attempt to hide in front of us where we can see him.
Yes. He's going to try and kind of shimmy along the outside of the room until he is able to just kind of try and slink away in the darkness.
Huey, think of it this way. Remember Kronk.
He's
I've
hoping
got my
that
own theme music.
he's hoping that the chaos of the Shadow Demon and Huey's massive display of grandiose Brutus strength is going to be enough for him to try and escape.
I've got a 15 passive.
15 passive. He rolled 14.
It's like, where the fuck do you think you're going?
He's still going to use his full movement to try and... He's going to use his action to dash even... Oh, no, he used his action to try and hide. He's going to use 30 feet of movement to try and make it towards the door, trying to steer clear of everyone in the way. He makes it probably like halfway across the room.
Right.
No opportunity attacks, but you could probably catch him very fucking easily.
Hey, you guys deal with this. I'll deal with that.
I'm working! Kill him!
Oh my god. Yeah, it is now going to be the Shadow Demon's turn.
Hey!
Yeah, he's going to make an attack.
You have advantage?
I do have
So he's
advantage
still
from
hidden
being
while he's
hidden.
doing this.
Yes.
Okay.
That will be a 21 to hit.
Oh, but of course.
All right. I need a couple d6 here. Be 9, 13, 16 points of psychic damage from his
Okay.
claw swipes.
Cool.
All right. He's going to use.
I have
Sorry?
a lot of health.
Okay, I was just concerned if that would even hit you or not, because he can only do psychic damage. It's just like, oh man. Yeah, he's going to use his bonus action to try and slink back into the shadows again.
Are you moving away from me?
So far he's just trying to slink back into the shadows, just kind of dissolve.
I will hurt him.
Cast fist.
As a 16 stealth, what's everyone's passive perception?
He just beats me.
16, baby.
16.
Now, I do have a question.
Yeah.
As far as passive is concerned, we are actively looking for this individual, not passively looking for it.
True. You can roll a perception check, Huey.
Well, it's not going to matter for me. I'm not going to be able to fucking see him. I'm a fucking 4. Like, come on.
4. Okay.
I have no ads to that.
Okay. Yeah, he slinks back into the shadows. As far as he knows, he is stealthy to everyone, except for Ren, who sees the blips of the shadow moving against the wall that is just slightly off from the rest of the shadows.
Opportunity attack?
You can take an opportunity attack at disadvantage since you can no longer see him.
Reckless.
Reckless. Straight roll.
11 plus 9.
11 plus 9. That'll fucking hit.
14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of
magical
slashing damage.
Great sword of killing.
This shadow demon is trying his hardest. You can almost hear him sobbing in the background. Just, oh God, why am I so useless in the Underdark and here?
I'm gonna put my pain in your soul.
There's already so much.
Krieg.
I'm so happy somebody got the reference. I've got a shiny new meat bicycle.
I'm the conductor of the poop train.
All right. Having been attacked, Huey, you can now see him. After following the shrieking cries as he flies off into the corner.
I'll
Yeah.
meet you there.
Ren, your turn.
Kill
I
him.
know I said I killed a little dude. He's kind of just a little dude.
Maybe he might know something.
Yeah, we can catch him.
Fair.
I don't want to use it on him, but if you want to go take care of that, I can make sure he's not going to go anywhere.
Okay. Nice.
Damn.
All burps are canon.
Mid swing on a demon. Just
gonna walk up to where I can obviously see where this thing is at.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm kind of sorry, but not really sorry. Just kind of. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack you now.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
I'm a green flame blade.
Green flame blade.
My,
Okay.
Magical shorts. The regular attack. It's natural 20.
Natural fucking 20.
It's the squid. The squid.
All right. Roll your max damage. Add
So 18 plus 10, so it's 28 right off the bat. plus 10, which is 38 plus 3, 39, 40, 41, 45. And I think that's it.
All right.
Oh, and the D8. Sorry, and the D8 for the Grand Flame Blade. 48 plus 7, so 50, 50,
55.
48 plus 7. Yeah, 55. Swing for my first action.
Yeah. The green flame blade. Flame blade. Yes, the green flame blade.
Yep.
Slashes into it slashes into the demon as the green flame crackles away through the shadow form of this demon. As you keep pushing through the surprisingly resistant shadow form, it'll just cleave right through, slowly, bit by bit, searing away at the demon as it poofs into a thick black smoke and back through the portal whence it came, and the door closes. And you can.
Bye.
Didn't think that would work as good as it did.
You did really good job, man.
As the portal
Listen
closes, you swear you could hear money.
I hope he finds his mother.
1 second, guys. I'm gonna go take care of something real fast. And I'm gonna use my other action to dash in front of the door where the motherfucker's running. You'd be like, where do you think you're going, big guy?
You make it there without a problem.
We have questions.
I don't have a. They don't tell me. I don't get paid enough to know.
You were the one summoning him.
Great point.
On the bright side, you won the grand prize. Guess what you win? It's death.
Oh God.
I'm gonna point at you.
Oh God.
Congratulations. I'd like to thank you for your participation in this contest, and, hopefully next time you come back, you'll be alive. But probably not. In my turn server. As I stand in front of the door, making sure he goes. If he can get past me, he can. We'll see.
I will say we're kind of out of initiative order here, as this man is no longer fighting. He is just stunned, staring up at Huey as his path is cut off by this black and white rabbit.
Hold on, Huey. Hold on, buddy. I walk up to him. I put my hand on his shoulder. Now look, as I cast friend, you should really tell us, is there anyone else who knows what's going on? Do you have a boss? You should really just spill the beans. Let us know. Is this over, or do we have to do some cleanup?
Well, I mean, there's a few more of us, but none of us that... If you kill me, I'm the only one with the knowledge of the summoning ritual. We have chapters. None of them were kind of in on this. There's a couple other cultists around, but they're not going to know anything important. So pretty much the buck stops with me if you kill me. Why did I say that?
Great. Huey, you know what to do.
So you like doing this where kiddies live?
Oh, no.
No one suspects it?
You put the kiddies in dangers.
I don't think the Shadow Demon was very concerned with the kiddies. Please.
Did say the P word.
I reach out and I encompass his head in my giant fist.
Oh God.
And I lift him up off the ground.
Oh God.
I'm back and forth.
Beauty God.
Make 3 unarmed attacks. 3 unarmed attacks with advantage.
One of those was a natural 20.
Natural 20, max damage plus a roll.
All right. So the first one,
Right.
8 plus 9, very conservative.
He's
Right.
dead.
Then we have the natural 20.
Another natural 20?
No. My
Okay.
first roll was an 8 plus a 9.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, we're just hitting him there with a nice soft 17. All right.
Okay.
Then we do a 29 on the crit. And then the last one was an 18 plus 9.
Yeah. Every single one of those hits.
Okay.
I honestly can't tell which numbers there were the damage, but I don't think it matters.
You said roll 3 attacks, so I roll all 3 attacks first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they all hit. Roll your unarmed strike damage.
Okay. Well, I don't have to roll unarmed strike. I just add numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be 6 plus 12 plus 6, so 24.
24 damage as this man is into a pulp. He is dead
I'm keeping
as
his
a
head
doornail.
as a memento.
It comes off at the last swing. You keep it as a memento.
Look, Bun, I'm a bad guy. I do bad things.
No.
No one puts on a puppet show like you, bud.
I try. I try.
Just don't do that for the adults.
Yeah, no,
just the
that'll
adults.
no nightmares.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'm going to shove him into the bear's head. by my bits.
As you finish desecrating this corpse, this newly made fresh corpse plucked from the tree of life, he rush. There are 2 guards that rush into the room and see you holding a former guard's head, putting on a nice little puppet show for the friends. And they also see just a room full of demonic nonsense.
We did your job. We did your job.
It's not nice to rub it in people's faces, but yes, we did your job. Actually, no, in this case, it calls for it. You can go ahead and rub it in a bit more.
I take the head and I do it in front of their faces like this. Look. La 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 la.
These guards
Oh, I dropped a head.
are seemingly some of the non-corrupt. They look at the demonic sigils and books that have been torn in half like fucking playing cards. It's just... what the fuck?
Yeah, you might want to screen your guards a bit better. Just not letting in the rabble.
Don't worry though, we got these ones. You just got to take care of the other ones, because apparently there's a whole bunch of chapter books out there.
These chapters.
I don't know. You know what? The guard, one of the guards immediately takes off his helmet. He just rips off the insignias from his tabards. He's just like, I don't know who above me is in a bad mood or is corrupt or in a bad place or anything like that. I'm leaving.
I would like to put my hand on this man's shoulder. I'll take a knee in front of him. So we can be eye to eye.
I just look at Ren. Oh, this should be good.
Oh, this is
Hi.
Now I want you to listen, mate. All right?
All
You
ears.
can't just quit when things get hard. Just because they're hard, that should give you more want to do them. All right? You've got a job to protect these people and these kiddies. And you're going to want to throw that all away and go cry to your mummy. I mean, come on. What kind of man are you?
I'm the type to not want to throw my life at a brick wall. I'm going to tell people who have a bit more sway than some run-of-the-mill guard whose boss may or may not be entirely corrupt.
Would you like us to go with you and make sure that's not the case?
Actually, I would love some protection headed out of this fucking city. I don't know what the fuck the guard is on here anymore. This is like my
You guys
second
want to
week.
do this?
We should probably go let the ladies, the pretty ladies, know that their problem is solved, or mystery is solved.
Wait, you said out of the city.
Huh.
Who are you gonna tell?
I don't know. I will run to the nearest, largest city. I will take it all the way to the high courts if I have to.
Gotcha.
Good
Hey
idea.
guys,
Good
guess
idea.
what?
Road trip.
Adventure!
Adventure.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going.
Bam,
I'm just looking
bam,
at the other guy.
bam.
And you?
What?
This guy's an intellectual thinker.
Well, he has been scratching his brain. All right, lads, let's go. Oh wait, I did forget one thing I didn't get to do. I just as we're walking down the road, I'll remember. Oh yeah, I never got to do this. I'll just point at Ren and cast Otto's irresistible dance. Have fun, buddy.
I don't know what that is or what I have to do.
He's gonna make.
You don't
you
make a
dance.
saving throw. You just start dancing unresistably.
And then after 6 seconds of dancing, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a +0. It's 10.
Is it 10?
He's literally gonna be dancing forever.
He's gonna be dancing there for a while.
Staying alive.
Where are you going there, Bundy? Why are you
I have-
dancing?
I can't stop. But when I do, I'm gonna give somebody the wettest of willies.
It's worth it. So worth
My
it.
willy's kind of wet right now by the blood on the severed head.
Oh, right.
See you guys in a bit!
Anyway, Ed, would you like to get a drink?
I believe I owe you a couple of drinks and a very pretty hooker.
Ooh, pretty lady.
All right. Well, that's all I have planned for today. That's where we're going to end this session.
Yay!
Yeah, this has been my custom one-shot Unworthy. Join the Discord, !Discord in the chat or link down in the doobly-doo. Yeah, this was great fun. I appreciate you guys.
This is
Thanks for
great.
being a last-minute addition, James. It was a great time.
No problem.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
actually
playing
cool to
this
see.
game.
I was very surprised to see you pop up. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Uh,
I've actually gotten to play a game with you yet.
Yeah, this is great. You guys are unhinged as a duo. Metal, great job DMing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so you did a very good job for your first time.
Oh,
If this was your
absolutely,
first
man.
time.
Second time. But still
Yeah.
good.
The same time. Well, first time for me.
Well,
Oh, yes.
thank you all for coming. Again, join the Discord. Links in the doobly-doo. Yeah. Join us Tuesday for some sort of... No, he's at Disney.
Well,
Disney.
we might have
Disneyland.
something to replace.
Disney.
We might not. Stay
We
tuned
might
for
have
more
something...
information.
Yeah, we might have something happening during the week.
Join the Discord for frequent and reliable updates.
Yes. Otherwise, still next Friday, no matter what, probably. And now that I said that, I just fucking jinxed it. But yeah, next week there's gonna be D&D on Friday.
It's a voucher on.
Tales of Archeron, led by the DM Ian. So yeah, thanks for coming. Again, join the Discord, and that's where we're gonna cut it.
Join the Discord.
Bye.
Bye bye.